What's up? So today we will be doing a new series in my channel video. I know I usually do Thundermans or I usually do Nostalgia, but today is a new video. Today I will be doing the life of Sasuke Uchiha in 78 pages. But yeah, I've never done a video like this, and I don't know how long it'll be, but it'll probably be longer than my regular video. Because again, 78 pages covering everything of Sasuke's life. From his childhood, to the novel, to the movies. Everything is in this big script. Everything about Sasuke. Everything. Even stuff about Itachi's in here because it's Sasuke's life. So, yes. So today, we got the life of Sasuke Uchiha. We got early life. Sasuke is a ninja from the Konohagakure Uchiha clan. Sasuke was born to Fugaku Mikoto Uchiha and the younger brother of Sasuke, of Itachi Uchiha, and husband to Sakura Haruno, and father to Sarada Uchiha, or Sakura Haruno Uchiha, and father to Sarada Uchiha. Yeah. Sasuke always looked up to Itachi. It was everything Sasuke always wanted Itachi to train, but Itachi would say not now. The history of Sasuke started with Sasuke and Itachi walking around the town, and Itachi telling Sasuke about the police, about the Uchiha police. That's when Fugaku, their father, stops him, saying that he wants to talk to them. Fugaku says he needs Itachi to go on a mission. Itachi says he can't because Sasuke's entry ceremony Fugaku says, why? You're really willing to risk an entire mission? And Itachi says he can't because Sasuke's entrance ceremony is the next day. And Fugaku says he'll be at the academy. He'll be at the ceremony. At the academy instructor says the last time they were there was for Itachi, and Sasuke is Itachi's spitting image. Yeah. Now this video is probably going to be longer than my regular one, covering the entire life of Sasuke Uchiha. I plan on doing more Naruto videos on lives of characters, but this is a start. I just thought of doing a Sasuke video, so then I thought, hey, why don't I turn that into an actual video? A Sasuke compilation idea into an actual video. And Fugaku thanks the instructor for the help with his boy. And the instructor says it's been a pleasure. Itachi is a true prodigy. There hasn't been one in the history of the academy. And they expect the same from Sasuke. Fugaku tells Sasuke to become a fine shinobi like Itachi. And not try to kill him and go insane and do all the stuff that Sasuke would eventually do in Naruto Shippuden. Sasuke went to the academy and studied hard. Students started asking if Sasuke is a genius like Itachi. Sasuke one night hears Fugaku yelling at and then Itachi talk about Itachi getting into the move. And Sasuke starts training like Itachi, but he falls unconscious. Sasuke tells Fugaku his good grade, but Fugaku says that Sasuke keeps excelling like this, and Sasuke will be as good as Itachi in no time. Then another night, Sasuke is woken up by Fugaku yelling at Itachi for why can't he make it to the assembly. Sasuke overhears Itachi say he's setting up on a mission that day. It's covert. Fugaku says that Itachi serves as the Uchiha pipeline to Konoha Nerve Center. Itachi says he knows. Itachi tells Sasuke to use the bathroom and get to bed. Fugaku says, "What is Sasuke doing roaming the hat at this hour? Get to bed." Then the next day, Sasuke tells Itachi how Fugaku only cares about Itachi. Itachi says Sasuke probably hates him, but it's all right. People often look ill of Shinobi. It's only logical. Sasuke says that's not how he feels, but Sasuke thinks to himself, saying, Itachi's right. But how does he feel that? Itachi says that it's being direct isn't that it's cracked up to be. When you have power, you become ignorant and isolated from the world, no matter how covert and sought after you are from the beginning. But with them, it's different because they are flesh and blood, and he's always going to be there for Sasuke. Yeah, no, Itachi, you're never gonna be that. You're not always gonna be there for Sasuke. Yeah. No, you're not gonna be there for Sasuke, bro. You're going to. But even if it's only an obstacle for Sasuke to come over, even if Sasuke hates him, that's what Big Brothers are there for. Then 3 Uchiha clan or Anbu members say they're looking for Itachi. The Uchiha members say there were that what was Itachi not doing at the meeting? Itachi may. What was Itachi not doing at the meeting? And then they if Itachi heard that Shisui Uchiha ending his life at Nagano River. If they remembered, Itachi looked up to Shisui like a brother. Like an older brother. Didn't he? Itachi says, how terrible. Sorry. He hasn't seen Shisui at all recently, and one just says, well, at this point, the police force have no choice but to investigate the matter. One ninja reveals a letter Shisui left behind. Shisui left behind. They had analyzed, and there's no question it's Shisui's handwriting. Itachi said, if it's not homicide, then why the investigation? And what one of the Uchiha members says that it would be no great feat for someone who possesses a Sharingan to capture Shisui's handwriting. Most feared of the other clan, known as Shisui the Teleporter, was a man who would do anything, take any mission if it was for the greater, or take any mission it was for the greater of the clan. Hard to imagine a man like that ending his life. Itachi says they shouldn't judge people by appearances or their own preconceptions. Preconceptions. Nice. One of the Uchiha members says that they'll leave the letter with Itachi and take it back to the Anbu Black Ops and put a request in it for them to sniff around on this as well. Itachi is understood, and one of the members says that they have their own connection to Anbu, and if Itachi tries to sweep it under the rug, they'll know about it. Itachi says, why don't they come out and say it? They think he has something to do with Shisui's death. And they said, yeah, they do. Another Uchiha member says, if they find that Itachi betrayed the clan, he'll pay for his wrong. Then Itachi attacks them while Sasuke watches. Yeah, I know this is a Sasuke video, but I have to mention this. Itachi says, like you said before, appearances and preconceptions aren't going to do them anything. For instance, they made the mistake of thinking he's a patient man. The clan, they overestimated their own abilities with no idea the depths of his. And look at them groveling in the dirt. Sasuke says he's never seen Itachi like this before. Then the other Uchiha member says Shisui was keeping an eye on Itachi. The strangeness of his behavior half a year at a time in Anbu. It's impossible to overlook. What is he playing at? Itachi says he's obsessed with the organization. Obsessed with the clan. Obsessed with their lineage. Worthless compulsion that enslaves us and limits our capabilities, leaving them to feel what they don't understand. Fugaku tells Itachi to stop. What's the matter with him? Itachi says Itachi has been strange lately. Itachi says nothing strange about him. He has his own duty to fulfill. That's all. Fugaku says, Itachi, why didn't he come to the assembly? Itachi says, to achieve the next state. Fugaku says, what is Itachi talking about? Then Itachi throws a kunai at the wall, saying that he had enough. There's no hope for the pathetic clan. The people of the clan are all the same. They focus on the trivial and lose sight of what's important. Change is impossible in this fog of anger. How can they evolve when regulation is all they know? One of the Uchiha members says, such ignorance. Another Uchiha member says, if he hears one more of this nonsense, he'll throw Itachi behind bars. Sasuke says, Itachi has to stop. Itachi then bends down and says he didn't kill Shisui Uchiha, but he is so sorry. But he apologized for the thing he said. Truly sorry. Fugaku says he's been pretty tired lately, up in his ear from missions from the Anbu Black Ops. Anbu take orders from the Hokage, but he will handle Itachi. They have his word. Fugaku leaves as Sasuke sees Itachi's Sharingan changed shape. Next morning in bed, Sasuke is wondering what he saw. He never saw Sharingan do that before. Itachi and Fugaku walk past each other. Fugaku asks Sasuke how's it going at the academy. Sasuke says the lessons are kind of boring, but he's at the top of his class. Fugaku decides to teach Sasuke the fire style, fireball jutsu. Sasuke shows Fugaku, the key jutsu of the Uchiha clan. Sasuke tries it, but he only has a little fire. So Fugaku says it's too soon. Sasuke's not ready. So Sasuke spends all day and night in the rain until he's finally achieved the fireball jutsu. Sasuke shows Fugaku that he achieved the fireball jutsu. Fugaku walks away and says that's his boy. Fugaku says Sasuke should walk his own path and not that of Itachi's. Sasuke says he's wondering about him and Itachi. What does he think of him? Sasuke is talking to his mom and says he's wondering about him and Itachi. What does he think of him? Because Fugaku said that's my boy to him, and that's what he said to Itachi. It made him so happy to hear it. But he started wondering, since Fugaku and Itachi aren't getting along, is he just someone to replace? Makoto says Sasuke's older brother is his older brother, and Sasuke is Sasuke. But Fugaku has always cared about them, and Fugaku has only thought of Itachi until now. But Sasuke says Fugaku's only cared about Itachi until now. Makoto says if something seemed that way, it's only if it sometimes seemed that way, it's only because Fugaku is the leader of the Uchiha clan. He has to make sure it's kept safe. Sasuke says, what does that have to do with anything? Makoto says it's earlier than Sasuke will. Itachi is firstborn and is bigger than Sasuke. And as firstborn, he has to assume his responsibilities earlier than Sasuke will. And since it's Fugaku's job to look after the clan, it's only natural that Fugaku that he would want to make sure Itachi's ready to take on his role. But you'll let Sasuke, when no one else is around, Fugaku, the only person Fugaku talks about is Sasuke. So Sasuke asks Itachi if he can help him with his shuriken jutsu after school. Itachi says he's busy and asks Sasuke to ask Fugaku. Sasuke says, come on, Itachi. Itachi is better at shuriken jutsu than Fugaku. Even he can see that. Sasuke said, why is Itachi always treating him like a pest? Then Itachi tells Sasuke to come over. Then Itachi pokes Sasuke's forehead, saying sorry, not right now. He doesn't have time for this today. Sasuke says he's always poking him in the forehead. Then he says, sorry, Sasuke. Itachi never has time. It's always been the same story. Sasuke asks Fugaku if there's a difference between Sharingan, and Fugaku says, so now Sasuke's on Sharingan. Well, don't. It's too hard. It's too soon for Sasuke to be worried about this. It is different. Sharingan is different from Fireball Jutsu. Sasuke says he'll learn about it eventually. He is Fugaku's son. Fugaku says the ocular jutsu levels above. It's an ocular jutsu. levels above the Sharingan. It's called Mangekyo Sharingan. It's legend jutsu only a few in their clan have been able to master. It can only be called out by a specific clan. Sasuke asked Fugaku, why is Itachi so cold to him? Fugaku said, Itachi is a particular one. He's never cared about being liked or making friends. And Sasuke says why? Fugaku says he doesn't know. And as their father, you think he would, but you don't. Makoto says, time to go to the academy. After she'll watch and practice after school. Practice shuriken jutsu. Sasuke says, it's not practice, it's training. Sasuke goes to the academy. And he studies hard. Then that night, after training, Sasuke returns home to the academy and thinks he sees someone he doesn't know. Then he sees the Uchiha clan dead, and returns home to see his parents dead and his brother and his Itachi standing over their bodies. Sasuke asks, "What has Itachi done?" And Itachi says, "Foolish Sasuke, foolish brother." And Itachi's like, he uses Mangekyo Sharingan. Sasuke has to place a genjutsu on Sasuke to make him see Itachi murdering their murdering their clan. Sasuke says, why did Itachi do this? Itachi says, to test the limit of his abilities. Sasuke says, to test the limit of his abilities? That's why Itachi did this? He's telling them that's why he murdered them? Itachi says, it was of great importance. Sasuke, why is Itachi saying that? And Sasuke says, Itachi's out of his mind. And Sasuke attacks Itachi. But Itachi punches Sasuke in the gut. It would be the only time that Itachi does it. Sasuke says he's scared and runs away. Sasuke says he doesn't want to die. But then he's approached by Itachi. Sasuke says it's a lie. This isn't like Itachi. Itachi says he acted like Sasuke's brother. Sasuke desired for one reason, because he wanted to discover how powerful Sasuke was. He needed to find a worthy opponent to test his limits of his abilities. Sasuke says Sasuke has a unique potential now. He made Sasuke hate him now. Sasuke has desired to defeat him, which is exactly why he's going to spare Sasuke. For all his benefits like him, Sasuke could be the few to use the Mangekyo Sharingan. But there is a catch. Sasuke has to take the life of his closest friend, kill him, like he did. Sasuke says, Itachi killed Shisui Uchiha? And Sasuke says, yeah. How does Sasuke think he got the Mangekyo Sharingan? Mangekyo. In main hall, under the Mangekyo shrine, underneath the tome on the far right in the clan's gathering place. That is where the purpose Sasuke will find a secret document. Explanation of the Uchiha clan's jutsu. It will tell him of visual true purpose. If Sasuke discovers how to activate it, the Mangekyo Sharingan, Sasuke will be the third person to activate the Mangekyo Sharingan. And ensure that happens, that's enough to spare Sasuke. Itachi said it was all thought That's all. Sasuke's not worth killing. And sure that happens. Foolish brother. If Sasuke wishes to kill him one day in hate and revenge, flee, cling on to your life, on Sasuke's wretched life, and then one day when Sasuke has to make it kill Sharingan, come back and face him. Then Itachi leaves, and Sasuke would see Itachi cry, but Sasuke would forget that event for many years. That he actually saw Itachi cry. Sasuke wakes up in the hospital. Sasuke, now one of the last surviving members of the Uchiha clan, was alone. He spent the few days after the massacre wandering his family's compound, reflecting on the people who are now gone, killed by Itachi. Sasuke decided to do what Itachi had instructed, dedicate his life to vengeance, having no other interest in bringing about Itachi's death. He threw himself into his studies at the academy, making no efforts to form friendship and ignoring all the girls' attempts to gain his affection. One of his classmates, Naruto, disliked Sasuke's cool personality and attention he received, and developed a one-sided rivalry in pursuit of proving him as good, if not better, than Sasuke. For his part, Sasuke thought little of Naruto and was usually annoyed by his antics, but would at times secretly smile at how Naruto worked hard because of him. And ironically, for all the attention he received, Naruto was the only one among his peers who understood Sasuke due to the expansive appearance he had. Prologue, Land of Waves. And now we're getting into the first season of Naruto. Upon graduating from the academy, Sasuke is added to Team 7 under the leadership of Kakashi Hatake. Sasuke makes it clear during his first meeting, although he has interest in the team he has, the only goal is to kill Itachi. Sakura tries to bond with Sasuke by sharing their envy of Naruto, their envy of their other teammate Naruto's lack of parents. But of course, this only offends Sasuke. To test their qualification, Kakashi gives the three a bell test, saying that whichever of them takes one of his bells on his person will officially become a genin. Of the three, Sasuke comes closest to taking the bell, but his skills being great enough to force Kakashi to stop reading his copy of Uchiha, but ultimately fail, just like Naruto and Sakura. Kakashi explains that the goal of the test was to use teamwork to do it together, what none of them could do by themselves. He persuades them to follow them to try again after lunch, but instructed Sasuke and Sakura not to feed Naruto. They feed him anyway, needing him in top form if they're going to work together. And Kakashi sees this, and because they care more about the team than listening to his instructions, he allows them to pass. After an eventful D rank mission, Naruto was able to secure the C rank for Team 7, escorting Tizuna to the Land of Waves. Soon after leaving Konoha, they are attacked by the Demon Brothers. Naruto is paralyzed with fear, forcing Sasuke to step in and disarm the situation. Again, like a boss. Disarm them and protect Tizuna until Kakashi can capture them. Tizuna confesses the assassins were hired to kill, but he couldn't afford bodyguards to detail his needs. Although the mission is now A-rank in nature, far beyond the skills of beginning, Team 7 decides to continue with its earlier indecision. Sasuke discards Naruto a scaredy cat, or in Japanese, a biribiri-kun, but more a scaredy cat. You scared cat. When they arrive at the Land of Waves, they are confronted by Zabuza, Sasuke experiences a crisis of his own. Overwhelmed by the battle with Kakashi and Zabuza, he quickly regains his composure, and when Kakashi is caught in the water prison, he teams up with Naruto to break him out. In the end, Zabuza is seemingly killed by Haku, allowing Team 7 to escort Tsuno back to his house. Kakashi finds Zabuza's death suspicious and decides to train the team in case he returns. He has them perform the tree climbing practice to improve their chakra control, which will help them in the battle against Zabuza. Although Sasuke's control is initially much better than Naruto's, Naruto improves rapidly thanks to advice from Sakura, who herself mastered it from the start. Sasuke asks for Naruto to share Sakura's advice with him, and a competition between them and climbing to the top of their tree. Naruto is exhausted from training, so Team 7 leaves them behind the next morning as they resume their escort duty. They are met by Zabuza and Haku, the latter who Sasuke faces in battle. Because of Sasuke's speed and reformed chakra control, Haku imprisons him in the demonic mirroring ice crystal. Naruto arrives to help, but unaware of how Haku's mirrors work, joins Sasuke within the prison. Sasuke is unable to melt the mirrors with his fireball jutsu, and Naruto is unable to break free with his shadow clone, leaving them at the mercy of Haku's Senbon. As time passes, however, Sasuke becomes increasingly able to dodge Haku's attack at the benefit of waking his Sharingan. Seeing this, Haku decides to finish off Naruto, so that he can focus on Sasuke. Sasuke shields Naruto from Haku's attack with his own body, and when Naruto asks why, Sasuke claims his body acts on his own. Sasuke seemingly dies from his injuries. In truth, Haku only struck Sasuke's vital points to put him in a temporary death-like state, so he will wake up a short time later. By the time that he does, both Haku and Zabuza are dead, so their bodyguard services are no longer required. When their injuries heal, they return home via the newly constructed Great Naruto Bridge. Chunin exams. Team 7 resumes its series of unremarkable missions for their performance in the Land of Wei. However, Kakashi decides to enter them in the Chunin exam taking place in Konoha because they have recently graduated from the academy. The three feel they must give very strong showings to prove themselves when they arrive at the exam hall. Sasuke first uses his Sharingan to dispel Genjutsu intended to discourage unqualified gang. Then he agrees to spar with Rock Lee. Lee's speed and taijutsu skills impress Sasuke enough to use his Sharingan in their fight. Although he's able to see Lee's movements better, Sasuke can't keep up with Lee, and Lee nearly performs the front loose on him. Sasuke is stopped by his teacher Mike Guy, whose emotional methods punishingly disturb Sasuke, Naruto, and Sakura. During the exam's first day, the participating gang are giving a written test. Sasuke is unable to perform is unable to answer any of the questions, causing him to realize that the purpose of the first day is to cheat without getting caught. Therefore, he uses his Sharingan to mimic the pencil movements of the other examinees. Team 7 continues to the second stage in the Forest of Death, where they pass, and they of one which they are given at the start. Where to pass, they must obtain a pair of scroll, which they are given at the start. The other one, which they take from another team. But soon after entering, Sasuke discovers what appears to be Naruto is an Ame Nin, Oboro in the sky. He drives Oboro off and locates the real Naruto to prevent this from happening again. Sasuke comes up with a complicated password that they'll share to confirm their identity in case they get separated. They're immediately attacked, and when they regroup, Naruto correctly recites the password. Knowing Naruto could never have remembered that password, Sasuke attacks the imposter, Orochimaru, is too far strong for them to contend with, and very well kill them. Sasuke tries to forfeit skull in exchange for the life, but Naruto, upon locating them, stops and believes Sasuke may be an enemy ninja in disguise because Sasuke he knows would never surrender. Naruto engages Orochimaru in combat and defeats his snake and calls Sasuke a scaredy cat, or again, a Biri-Biri-kun. Before Orochimaru renders him unconscious. Before Orochimaru renders him unconscious, made by Naruto's performance incarnated by Sakura, Sasuke picks up where he's left off by pinning Orochimaru down and attacking him with Phoenix Flower Jutsu, Drake Fire technique. Orochimaru is impressed by Sasuke and brands him with the curse mark of heaven toward him before leaving, and saying that Sasuke will search him out for. Sasuke will definitely search him out in the need of power. The pair gets the curse sealed. Overwhelmed gets the pain of the curse mark overwhelms Sasuke, and he passes out. When Sasuke regains consciousness, he finds Sakura badly injured. Rock Lee defeated in battle, and Team 10 defending them from Dosu and Naruto Nin team. Sasuke questions Sakura on the identity of who hurt her, which Zaku takes credit for. Under the curse mark's influence, Sasuke attacks Zaku, breaking both of his arms. He appears to the same as Zaku's teammate, but Sakura pleases him to stop and bring him back to his senses, and the curse mark recedes. The gang go their separate ways. The gang teams go their separate way, and Team 7 spends several days recovering on their ordeal. On the last day of the second stage, they go looking for the second scroll that they need. They were found by Team Oboro, and Naruto distracts, while the rest of the team sneak up behind and knock out. With 2 scrolls, Team 7 is able to advance to the preliminary round, and Sasuke is paired against Yoroi for his first match. Before the fight begins, Kakashi warns Sasuke that the use of his curse mark that will disqualify him. Because he can't use chakra without the curse mark activating, Sasuke is forced to use only taijutsu, something that proves difficult when Yoroi absorbs his chakra whenever he gets close. Sasuke ends up mimicking the proportion of Lee's front load that he saw a few days earlier, using the lion combo to defeat Yoroi. Afterward, Kakashi takes Sasuke and uses the evil sealing method on the curse mark, so it won't flare up as often. Sasuke loses consciousness from the application, and by the time he wakes up, the preliminaries are over. For the final match taking place in a month, Sasuke was to face Gaara of Tsunagakure in the first round. In order to prepare for the fight, Sasuke and given him an alternative to the curse mark's power, Kakashi teaches Sasuke how to use Chidori and helps him further emulate Lee's speed and fighting style. Their training runs along, and Sasuke in fact tries Lee first match, but he finds that they waited for him because the audience anticipated the fight so much. Sasuke uses his speed to attack Gaara from multiple angles, in a short time leaving the shield of sand unable to block anything. Gaara surrounds himself with sand and won't bother him as he prepares to fight. Unable to get through the shield with physical attack, Sasuke pierces it with his Chidori. Gaara's arm is wounded, and with his shield dissolved, not before Sasuke briefly senses Shikaku within him, and before he can before the fight continue. Again, Jitsu descends on the stadium. Konoha crush. The invasion of Konoha begins, forcing the cancellation of the training exam. As the Konoha nin in the stadium start engaging the invading Suna and Oto forces, the exam proctor, Genma, sends Sasuke after Gaara. Kankuro attempts to delay Sasuke, but Shino appears to fight Kankuro in Sasuke's place. By the time Sasuke catches up to him, Gaara is already in the process of transforming into Shukaku. Gaara attacks with increased speed and strength, which Sasuke is only nearly able to avoid. He counters with Chidori and succeeds in injuring Gaara yet again, but Gaara is still able to continue to fight Sasuke, who has already reached the limit of his Chidori twice a day. Is only an option. He's able to use the third Chidori by using his Conceal, but is paralyzed afterwards, and Gaara's mercy. Sasuke is saved by the timely arrival of Naruto and Sakura, sent by Kakashi to provide assistance. Sakura is quickly captured, but Naruto initially struggles against Gaara. Sasuke volunteers to what little strength he has left. He still has to distract Gaara, while Naruto escapes with Sakura. But Naruto is unwilling to do so. Instead, Naruto taps into the mysterious chakra force and creates 1,000 shadow clones, and soon after summons Gamabunta, which amazes Sasuke. Naruto defeats Gaara, but is not able to move. Sasuke collects him and takes him back to Konoha with Sakura. A few years later, Teen 7 attends the third Hokage's funeral. Search for Tsunade. Sasuke arrives at a dango shop to meet Kakashi for lunch, but not only does he find that Kakashi has arrived uncharacteristically early, but Kakashi and Brook he cancels soon, too. Afterwards, when Sasuke is stopped by Kakashi's home later that day, he finds Kakashi is comatose. The Samuel Jr. avoids solving what happened until Iowa unwillingly reveals that Itachi has returned to Konoha in search of Naruto. Sasuke immediately starts tracking Naruto down so that he can in turn find Itachi. He's stopped by Rami Ichiraku and is informed that Naruto has gone to Shibuya Town with Jiraiya. Sasuke locates the inn where Naruto is staying shortly after Itachi does. The same Itachi does the same. Itachi gives Sasuke an opportunity to demonstrate how strong he's become, which he does by attacking him with Chidori. Itachi easily blocks the attack and breaks Sasuke's arm, but he does stop from going any further by the arrival of Jiraiya. When Jiraiya states his intention to defeat both Itachi and Kisame, Sasuke demands that Itachi's left for him. Uninterested, Itachi kicks Sasuke away and uses Tsukiyomi to force him to experience their parents' murders over and over again. Before Sasuke passes out, Itachi informs him that he's still weak, and Sasuke is hospitalized, comatose like Kakashi before him. It is not until Naruto brings Tsunade back to Konoha that the trauma to their mind is healed. Naruto the movie, Ninja Clash in the Land of Snow. Team 7 is sent on a mission to protect the actress Yuki Fujikaze as she travels to the Land of Snow. During the course of the mission, Sasuke encounters Fubuki and defeats her with the Lion Combo. He also uses Chidori, Jam, and Doto's chakra armor, but is knocked out afterwards. When the mission is complete, Sasuke gives Yuki's autograph for Naruto. Sasuke recovery mission. There's also Land of Tea, but while recuperating, Sasuke reflects on his encounter with Itachi and is upset that after all this time, he is still no longer stronger than he is. He is also jealous of Naruto, who, despite being the worst student in the academy class, has seemingly surpassed Sasuke, evidenced by the defeat of Gaara. Determined to prove himself superior, Sasuke challenged Naruto to a fight when they come to visit him in the hospital. Naruto refuses because Sasuke is in no condition to fight, but Sasuke is persistent and and Naruto agrees. The fight escalates quickly, culminating with Sasuke using Chidori and Naruto using Rasengan, which Sasuke is surprised by because he had no idea that Naruto had that move. Kakashi arrives and deflects their attacks into opposing water towers before they clash. Sasuke immediately believes his Chidori was at least stronger than damage based on the damage to the respective water tower, but on closer examination he finds out that Naruto's water tower is destroyed. Sasuke leaves, jealous of Naruto's development. Kakashi tracks Sasuke down afterwards and lectures him. The Chidori is supposed to be used to protect friends, not attack them. Kakashi reminds Sasuke that no matter how painful the losses of the past are, it would be worse to lose the friends he still has. Kakashi leaves to tell him to think it over. Kakashi becomes conflicted in his revenge between his friend and his friendship with Naruto and Sakura. Before he can take Kakashi's words to heart, Sasuke is confronted by the Silent Four, sent by Orochimaru. The Silent Four fight with Sasuke to test his ability, and he's quickly defeated them. He tries to use his curse mark, but they gain the upper hand, but he discovers that they also have curse mark seals too. The Silent Four inform him that the curse mark of heaven is slowly killing him and offer to take him to Orochimaru so he can gain strength like there. Devs becomes stronger than Itachi. Sasuke decides to take the Silent Four up on their offer and leaves during the night. As he approaches the village exit, he's met by Sakura, who persuades him to stay as not to break up Scene 7. When this is summer, Sasuke confesses his love for Sasuke and to be allowed to come with her. Sasuke refuses again and also she threatens to call for help. He stops her by knocking her out, but thanks her before he leaves. He meets with the Silent Four outside the village, and they start guiding him to Orochimaru. Once they are far enough away from Konoha, the Silent Four gives Sasuke some medication that ensures his curse sealed to a second stronger state. He's left unconscious while his body adjusts to a drought, but when he finally awakens many hours later, he's much stronger. Ecstatic, Sasuke continues on to Orochimaru by himself, paying little attention to Silent Four's battle with the Sasuke recovery team. Sasuke is stopped by Naruto. Sasuke ignores his pleas to return to Konoha and is unmoved by Naruto's warnings that Orochimaru will take his body, believing that such a sacrifice is worthwhile if it leads to Itachi's death. Naruto starts attacking him, ready to take him back to Konoha by force if necessary. Sasuke returns the attack while resuming the fight that Kakashi interrupted earlier. He also decides to kill Naruto. Remember Itachi's explanation that killing one closest friend will awaken the Mangekyo Sharingan. With this curse seal, Sasuke is able to land a number of serious blows. Though Naruto doesn't want to believe that Sasuke would really kill him, his mounting injuries convince him otherwise and force him to call on the power of the Nine Tails with them. Sasuke is surprised by the insidious chakra, and he senses the sudden healing of Naruto's wound. Increases to his strength and speed. Sasuke becomes angry and asks Naruto why would he go this far for him, to which Naruto responds that Sasuke is like a brother to him and that he can't simply let him go. Sasuke acknowledges their bond and promises to sever it, but at least put Silence for a protector and they refuse until now to do the courtesy of wearing it. He boasts Naruto that he's not even able to stretch the forehead protector. They continue trading blows with Naruto and eventually manifesting a fox-shaped cloak. Sasuke, entering his courtesy level 2 second stage, clashes with Chidori with Naruto's Rasengan. And when it's done, resulting in energy, they trade final blows. Sasuke punches Naruto, and Naruto scratches Sasuke for a protector, proving the earlier boast wrong in the process. When the energy dissipates, Sasuke stands over an unconscious Naruto. Wounded and with no energy left to finish him, Sasuke decides that killing him since that's what Itachi wanted to do, and he refuses to let Itachi decide his action. He leaves his forehead protector behind and Naruto and continues on to Orochimaru by himself. When he finally reaches Orochimaru, He he's already found that Orochimaru has already found a new body. Sasuke is unconcerned, only wanting whatever power Orochimaru can give him. Yeah. Sasuke doesn't care. Sai tries to engage Sasuke by discussing Naruto, prompting Sasuke to knock him out with killing intent, knock him over with killing intent. Sai persists, telling Sasuke that Naruto thinks of him as a brother. Sasuke reveals that he only has one brother, whom he will kill. Sai tracks him down later as he rests. When Sasuke demands an explanation for his disturbance, Sai reveals that he wishes to reunite Sasuke with Naruto as to reestablish the brotherly bond they have. Annoyed, Sasuke attacks him. Naruto, Sasuke, and Yamato, Kakashi's replacement, are attracted to the site of Sasuke's attack. Sasuke is unharmed, and Sai is prepared to help them bring him back to Konoha. Sasuke reacts with indifference to Sasuke and Naruto, causing the latter to chastising the latter for pursuing him after all these years. Sasuke goes on to tell Naruto that he can't simply break their bonds by killing him. He will only spare Naruto's life after their first fight on a whim, but he tends to kill him for their real time. To demonstrate that they mean nothing to him, Sasuke quickly neutralizes them all. His growth under Orochimaru being far greater than any of them expected. Naruto, frustrated by this struggle to avoid being used Nine-Tail. Seeing this, Sasuke enters Naruto's subconscious and uses his Sharingan to suppress Nine-Tails, but not before the Nine-Tails noted Sasuke's similarity to Madara Uchiha. Sasuke says, "Yeah, I have no idea who that guy is," and forces the Nine-Tails back and suppresses the Nine-Tails. Not before and in terms of yes, and he escapes Naruto to capture them and kill them. But this is stopped by Orochimaru. Yeah, this is one of Orochimaru's weirdest decisions ever. Yeah, he decides, oh, I don't want to kill them because they can take out the Akatsuki for us. But you had no problem doing it in part 1. If Tsunade hadn't stopped you, you would have definitely killed Naruto. But now you don't want Naruto dead? Bro, Orochimaru, make up your mind, bro. I know it's been like 2.5 years for the dude, but first, in part 1, he wanted to kill Naruto so Naruto doesn't become a problem later. But now that he has a chance to finally kill Naruto, Sasuke has a chance to do it for him. He's like, stop, bro. This is Naruto's show. We can't have him die. Or I need him to stop Akatsuki because him killing each Akatsuki member means no problem for us. But the problem is that goes against Orochimaru's whole character. He would have never stopped Sasuke from killing Naruto in game. But because we need Naruto to be alive, he will stop Sasuke from killing Naruto in game. But that feels so out of character for Orochimaru to do. Orochimaru points out the recent successes against the Akatsuki organization that Itachi belongs to, and explains that letting them live may further weaken the Akatsuki. So, part 1, no kill. Part 1, he wants to kill Naruto. Part 2, bro, he's the one to do it. Again, strange change of heart for Orochimaru. Sasuke accepts this reasoning, and they leave Team 7 behind. Naruto Shippuden the movie, Bond. Orochimaru informs Sasuke about the Land of Sky's attack on Konoha, which Sasuke claims to have no interest in. Orochimaru then gives him a mission to retrieve a scroll from Shino. He tracks down Shino just as Naruto is about to defeat him, stopping Naruto, but also coughing off Shino's chakra using Chidori Senbon. Shino flees, luring the both to the Zero Tails cocoon, which absorbed all their chakra and traps them. Naruto and Sasuke respond by tapping into the Nine Tails and Mark, respectively, enabling him to defeat the cocoon. Sasuke and Naruto assist with evacuating the prisoners of the land of sky has taken, just as they're about to get the last lifeboat to the mark. A tentacle starts attacking. Sasuke catches away only for Naruto and force him into the lifeboat as well, so he can destroy the flying fortress by himself. Sasuke flies off with his curse mark transformation and watches from a distance. Only to eventually sees Naruto being evacuated by Amaru. He delivers the scroll to Orochimaru, who notices a change in Sasuke's personality. Sasuke says nothing, but he thinks about what Naruto said to him before putting him on that lifeboat, that he would bring Sasuke back to Konoha. Then Sasuke resumes his training. Three-tailed appearance. In the anime, Sasuke has met one of Orochimaru's test subjects, Yukimaru, who was picked while Camellia. Having realized that, Kabuto arrived and apologized to Sasuke for the latter interrupting his training. He was summoned by Orochimaru, who decided to test Sasuke's latest abilities by having him fight 1,000 opponents. Sasuke easily defeats the group of Okada forces in the training match without even receiving a scratch, and without killing any of his opponents. Itachi Pursuit Mission. Sasuke decides that now there's nothing for Orochimaru to teach him anymore, and that there's nothing that he needs to learn from. He decides, there's nothing I need to learn from Orochimaru. I'm bouncing. But before he bounces, he decides that he needs to kill the legendary Sannin Orochimaru. He needs to kill his current teacher. And before he goes, fighting Orochimaru's pursuit power for power's sake, distastefully similar to Itachi because of his current host body and the process for rejecting him anyway. Orochimaru vacates it and attempts to take Sasuke. Sasuke repels the attacks and cuts up his body, but the exposure to fluids Orochimaru's body paralyzes Sasuke, allowing Orochimaru to initiate the living corpse reincarnation. Orochimaru starts imprisoning Sasuke within his own subconscious, but Sasuke reverses the process with demonic illusion shackling stakes technique, imprisoning Orochimaru in Sasuke's subconscious instead. Before leaving the base, Sasuke releases Suigetsu from the tank he was kept in. They restore it and invites him. When Sasuke explains that he's dealt with Orochimaru, Suigetsu tests his abilities to make sure his victory wasn't a fluke, and satisfied agrees to join him. They travel to another hideout to recruit Karin and to recruit Kain and release the prisoner kept there, so they won't have other commitments. Yeah, they travel to another hideout to recruit Kain and release the prisoners kept there. She won't have any other commitments. Kain refuses to join, but claims that she's going in the same direction they are. I.e., she only says yes because she has a major love thing for Sasuke, because during the tuning exam, Sasuke saved her life. And Yeah, during the training exams back in part 1, Sasuke saves her life, and she immediately wanted to see the smile. And then, during the time skip, Sasuke also helped her capture Suigetsu. So of course she's gonna wanna join him because she's secretly in love with him. But you know our boy Sasuke, he has no love. He only has hatred for Itachi. That's our boy. But also I changed the background video. They visit another hideout to recruit Jugo, the origin of Sasuke's curse, of Orochimaru's curse mark. As they approach, they are confronted by a horde of escaped curse mark recipients, but easily deal with them. Although they locate Jugo enough in his cell, he's not willing to go with them, afraid that he'll kill them in a violent rage. Sasuke demonstrates that he can keep Jugo's rage under control, and he can go with them. Sasuke takes the others to Soraku, yeah, that's what it says, Soraku, to stock up on supplies, after which they explain their team called Heavy has been assembled for the sole reason of fighting and then killing Itachi. They split up and search for leads. While trying to pick up on Itachi's trail, Sasuke is confronted by Tobi of the Akatsuki, who strikes him while Deidara attacks him from the above with explosive clay. Sasuke summons a snake, or I think it's Manda, to shield the blast. Then immediately retaliates, immediately cutting Tobi down. Although he gets up on face, Deidara attacks him with an initial explosive, which Sasuke is able to deflect with a Shidori Senbon. Deidara takes on Sasuke with a C2 Dragon, and Tobi plants explosive mine underground, cutting off Sasuke's escape. Sasuke enters the second stage of his curse mark by sacrificing the transformation left wing. He's able to propel Deidara's dragon orb into mine. Frustrated that Sasuke keeps defeating him, Deidara uses C4 to cover the area in my strength bomb that will destroy anyone who inhales them from the inside out. Able to see the bombs with the Sharingan, Sasuke uses a genjutsu to fake his death while he sneaks up behind Deidara. This is a trap. Deidara has trained himself to be immune to genjutsu, and Sasuke is trapped in the C4 explosive. Having earlier noticed that the explosive can be fused with lightning chakra, Sasuke escapes with the Shidori, according to Deidara. He starts asking about Tachi's whereabouts, deactivating his Sharingan since he thinks battle is over. This insults Deidara, who uses his last resort, C0. Deidara dies in the explosion, and Sasuke narrowly avoids the same fate by summoning Manda and placing it under his control, so Manda can jump into the Ryuchi cave, thereby escaping the bomb. However, Manda was de-summoned back to Ryuchi cave which ultimately killed Manda. And Manda uses his dying breath to curse out Sasuke. And also, Deidara also thinks that Sasuke died too. Deidara dies thinking he killed Sasuke, but he obviously didn't. Sasuke regroups with the rest of Heavy, and they find a place to rest. After a few hours, Kanin reports that Konoha ninja are approaching their location. Assuming it's Naruto and the others, Sasuke uses Heavy to takes Hebi to one of the nearby Akatsuki races that Jugo learned about. Sasuke goes in on by himself and finds Itachi waiting. Sasuke attacks Itachi with a choice spear, pressing enough to divulge where the real Itachi is as a crow clone disperses, and Sasuke leads Hebi toward Itachi's location. A fated battle between brothers. As they approach the Uchiha hideout where Itachi is waiting, Kisame meets them and not on Who's putting I'm so yawny today. It's never usually happens when I'm so yawny. But Sasuke entrusts Hebi to wait for him and goes on. When they finally face to face, Sasuke and Itachi start by trading genjutsu, which then they trade the taijutsu attack. During a temporary lull, Sasuke questions Itachi about the suspicion he's long had that someone helped Itachi kill the Uchiha clan. Itachi confirms that he was helped by Madara Uchiha, one of the Konoha's founders, but Sasuke doesn't believe him. While explaining Madara's history, Itachi also reveals that the use of the Mangekyo Sharingan eventually causes blindness, which can only be cured by taking the eyes of a sibling. Intending to take Sasuke's eyes for just this reason, Itachi uses Tsukiyomi on him, which Sasuke is able to break out of to Itachi's surprise. Sasuke and Itachi abandon genjutsu for ninjutsu. The volleys of attacks quickly spill outside, where Sasuke and Itachi compare their fireball jutsus. As Sasuke starts to pull ahead, Itachi uses Amaterasu, igniting Sasuke and seemingly killing him. As Itachi proceeds to take his eye, Sasuke, having shed his skin to escape the Amaterasu, escapes with the multiple dragon fire technique. Itachi avoids him. But Sasuke informs him that Itachi wasn't a target. Storm clouds gather, and Sasuke uses allowing Sasuke to attack Itachi Kirin. And the Hayao is destroyed, and Sasuke briefly believes he's won, only for Itachi to reveal that he survived thanks to Susanoo. Angry that Itachi could endure his strongest attack and having exhausted his own chakra reserve, Sasuke activates level 2 of his curse mark, and Orochimaru, sensing Sasuke's desperation, calls out to him within his subconscious, promising to help him if he lets him out. Having exhausted all his chakra reserves and having enough left to suppress Orochimaru, he emerged from Sasuke, attacking Itachi with his 8 branches technique. Itachi uses Susanoo to behead Orochimaru's jutsu, but before he can be concerned, having decided to take Sasuke's body while he's weak, Itachi stops him by stabbing him with the sword of Sasuke, stealing him away and removing the curse mark from Sasuke's body. And Itachi approaches Sasuke, repeating his intention to take Sasuke's eye. Sasuke makes a futile attempt to keep him away. Susanoo continues to protect Itachi, but degrades as labor is near, and Itachi starts coughing up blood. When he reaches Sasuke, he appears to grab Sasuke's eye, when instead he pokes his forehead, and Itachi smiles and apologizes to Sasuke and says, "This is the end," before falling dead. Rest in peace! Okay, so rest in peace, Itachi. Sasuke is confused about what happened, but smiles for finally avenging his family before passing out. When Sasuke awakes, he has a new hairstyle. He has a new hairstyle. And Sasuke wakes up. He finds that his injuries are being treated by Madara, by Tobi, who reintroduces himself as Madara Uchiha. When he sees Tobi's Sharingan, Sasuke's eyes suddenly use Amaterasu on him. Tobi the flames and marvels at the lengths Itachi would go to protect Sasuke. Sasuke doesn't understand this and accuses Toby of lying to him. But Toby insists that everything he says is true, that Itachi killed the Uchiha clan on orders of Konoha's leadership and would protect Sasuke. Sasuke is unable to process this and passes out again. When he wakes up, Toby starts over and explaining the Uchiha history, Konoha's history, and Itachi's history from the beginning. Sasuke tries to point out how hard Itachi tried to kill him. To which Toby replies, it was only draw over tomorrow, as to stop him from manipulating Sasuke further. Sasuke starts recalling memories he blocked out, things Itachi said, and occurrences that makes more sense with Toby's version of events. Sasuke realizes how much Itachi loved him, and Sasuke is overcome with grief. Now we get to the novel, Naruto Jinraiden, The Day the Wolf Howled. In this novel, Sasuke starts experiencing eye irritation in the days after Itachi's death. Toby / Madara gives him a bottle of Kotoro, a medicine that Itachi used. It helps, but very little of it remains. Hoping to get more to verify parts of the story that Toby told him, Sasuke goes to the Howling Wolf Village. There he meets Kina and Reishi Kodan, two brothers whose relationship is very similar to that of Sasuke. And Itachi's. When they were younger, they used to recognize Sasuke before he introduced himself. Having heard so much about him from Itachi, they feel as though they already know him. They explain that Itachi would visit them a couple times every year to gather more prescriptions for Kotaro, and that while waiting for it to prepare, he would tell them only about his beloved little brother. Itachi also explained to them that if Sasuke ever stopped by, it would be because he had died, so they shared their condolences. Sasuke is saddened by this confirmation that Itachi was a good person, and wishing to be alone, he places an order for more before going off to rest in the same shack. Itachi is sustained. During that week, it will take the Kotaro to be made. Kina convinces Sasuke to help him investigate a series of murders that have been taking place in the area, hoping it will redeem Kodan clan. During the course of the investigation, Sasuke discovers that Kina is behind the murders, killing visitors who pick on him by releasing Rohan, a monster, Rowan, I think that's how you say it, a monster sealed within him. Every time this happens, Reishi wipes his memory so that he won't be traumatized by what he did. With the villagers starting to suspect that one of the brothers is responsible, Reishi asks Sasuke to help him convince him that he's a murderer in order to spare Kina. Sasuke, again reminded of the relationship between him and Itachi, agrees. Kina, however, doesn't want anything to happen. Reishi once again verbally summons Rowan, or whatever its name is, to start attacking the Howling Wolf Village. Because of that nature, the seal containing Rowan, they have only 10 minutes to perform their seal. Kina will die. Sasuke suggests a new seal conducted by Itachi before he died. Sasuke keeps Rowan busy with Mangekyo Sharingan. It's finally awakened on coming to terms with Itachi's death. Sasuke, even though in the anime it's completely different, because in the anime Sasuke gets it after Itachi's death, not coming to terms with Itachi's death. While this novel and the anime and manga are I know this is non-canon because Sasuke doesn't mention this at all in the anime or in the manga. So technically, this novel is non-canon, but the fact is that Sasuke, two different ways. Rishi performs the steal, trapping Rowan in a nearby shrine at the cost of his life. Kina is saved and given sole credit for stopping Rishi and saving the village. Sasuke having altered the village memory of Genjutsu. Kina is unable to remember anything and doubts the story is true. Unable to believe Rishi was murdered, Sasuke offers to take Kina with him and start training him to be a ninja, but Kina refuses, wishing to stay in the Howling Wolf village just to help people, just like Kina did. Sasuke gathers the members of Sasuke, just like in the anime and manga. Just like in the anime and manga, which I said, Sasuke gathers the members of Hebi with Toby watching from nearby. Having finally accepted that Itachi was a good person who was wronged by Konoha, and he decides, I'm just gonna not do it. Itachi may have tried to protect Konoha, but I'd rather destroy it. I'd rather destroy the place that Itachi tried to protect rather than actually protect it. So, Sasuke's off the deep end now. He's like, he doesn't want to protect Konoha. They are to blame for Itachi's death. Them and the elders. They are if the elders were the ones that made Itachi do it, and Konoha was blissfully unaware, which means that they're all guilty and that they should all be destroyed. They shall be killed. Wow, Sasuke, that is messed up. So he decides that the new mission for their team, now renamed Taka, will be to destroy Konoha. Pain's Assault, which is obviously one of the best arcs of all of Naruto. Toby offers to help Taka destroy Konoha, but in exchange for first he asks they help the Akatsuki going to Kimagakure to capture the ATL. Sasuke agrees, but makes it clear his only plan is to destroy, kill only the elders involved in the massacre, and the rest of the villagers will be spared. Okay. So but the three elders are kind of terrible. They track the ATLs to Cherokee, Killer B, Bakaro. Yo. So, to the Valley of Clouds and Lightning to confront him. Sasuke until he gets to attack him with their swords, but prove to be better swordsmen, and then they are, and stab Sasuke with his super vibrato lightning release swords. After Keenan heals his injuries, Sasuke attacks B with his Chidori, but it has little effect. B enters version 1 form of his ATL's version 1 form and attacks Sasuke. Recognizing him from his fight with Naruto, and tries halting B with ninjutsu. B pretends to be paralyzed by it, causing Sasuke to lower his guard and allowing B to hit him with a lariat. Sasuke is left badly injured and it falls to Jugo to heal him. B enters Tail Beast mode and attacks Taka. With a Tail Beast ball, which Sugetsu uses to pull his body to block. He survives, but is knocked unconscious. Only to lose his teammate, Sasuke uses his Mangekyo Sharingan to perform Atamaratsu on B. As B writhing in pain, he's nearly crushed his countering with a tentacle, promising Sasuke sever it to protect her. B's tentacle recedes. Taka collects his body to deliver Toby, but it's revealed that in an earlier conversation with Toby, Sasuke admitted that he not only wants to kill the elder, but of course he wants to kill the residents of Konoha. Yeah, he was like, again, Before he was like, yeah, they'll be spared, but secretly he was like, no, the villagers gotta die too. Sasuke is literally not doing what Itachi wanted. Sasuke explains that the grief of losing Itachi and everyone being arrogant about how Itachi sacrificed his life for peace made it impossible for him to follow Itachi's footsteps, and felt the villagers were just as guilty, even though his going farther threatened to kill the loved ones of everyone who dared to oppose him. Again, Sasuke, you are messed up in the head, bro. Some people could hate Sasuke because of all the crimes he's committed, but that just makes him a good character. Is that you like him, you hate him, but he's goodly written. That's what makes him that's what makes him a terrible character, but the way he's written makes him a good character. Is that he does bad stuff, but the way he's written. As they recuperate, they discover that they've been followed by Kumanin. They escape before they can be drawn into battle for Konoha. Past arc, the locusts of Konoha. In the anime, on their way to Konoha, Taka passes a construction site that reminds Sasuke of Team 7's mission to rescue Naho and an ostrich. But Naho could be the ostrich, who knows? 5 Kage Summit. Toby intercepts Taka on their way to Konoha, explaining that B was a fake. The real B escaped, and Sasuke severed the tentacle. While they were trying to decide how Zetsu appears and announces Konoha has been destroyed, and already the Danzo, who is the worst character in all of Shonen, has been appointed the next Hokage. Because Danzo was the main conspirator in the Uchiha clan massacre and the Uchiha massacre, Toby comes up with a plan for an alternative for catching the ATL. Taka goes to the 5 Kage Summit, begun a few days to kill Danzo. Sasuke accepts these terms and is led to Land of Iron by White Zetsu. On arrival, White Zetsu points Danzo out to them, and Taka finds a place where they can ambush them. Taka's presence is discovered / exposed by White Zetsu and Toby's orders, and the country's samurai mobilizes to capture him. Sasuke kills a dozen of samurai, attracting the 4th Hokage, to their location. Taka engages Raikage and his bodyguard, while Sasuke neutralizes C, and Jungo. I think I was going to say something. And Jungo fights and is defeated by the Raikage. Sasuke and Raikage turn their attention to each other, but Sasuke is unable to pierce the Raikage's lightning release chakra mode, and the Raikage's lightning augmented physical attacks prove somewhat formidable, and it's only by manifesting an underdeveloped Susanoo that Sasuke is able to survive the Raikage's Liga Bomb. Sasuke is able to discourage further contact from the Raikage by coating the Susanoo with a monster flame, but the Raikage attacks regardlessly, willing to forfeit his left arm in order to avenge B. Code B. Sasuke and the Raikage attack each other again, but are stopped by Gaara, the Kazekage bro. Gaara asks for a chance to speak with Sasuke, which the Raikage agrees to so he can have his arm healed. Gaara shares his own experiences with loneliness and vengeance, and how he came to decide that nothing was worthwhile pursuit. He discouraged Sasuke from making the same mistakes as he did, but Sasuke refuses because all he can see is darkness. And unable to get through to him, Gaara and his bodyguards attack Sasuke and escape by killing the room with his Susanoo, and Loki's cutting while telling her to leave, so he gets him to go behind to have her guide him to Danzo. Sasuke agrees in a conference room and is killed by Mifune, the samurai general who praises Sasuke's reflexes as they clap. Danzo flees from the summit, but Sasuke's attempt is pursued by Mizukage, by the 5th Mizukage. With the chakra ring low, Sasuke Sasuke nearly succumbs to her boilerly, only to be saved by Waitetsu's support technique. Sasuke, he escaped from the Mizukage, but is met by the third Tsuchikage, who seemingly evaporates him with 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 just released detachment of the primitive world jutsu. Sasuke is saved by the last one by Toby, who sends him to the Kamui dimension to keep him safe. He also sends Kanin with him to Toby wastes both of them later once he's tracked down Danzo, making good on his promise to help Sasuke eventually shell clean by killing him. Before their fight, Sasuke asked Danzo to confirm if Itachi was ordered to kill Danzo. Danzo, assuming Sasuke heard this from Itachi, criticizes Itachi for revealing the secret. Concludes that Itachi, by doing so, is a traitor to Konoha. Taking this as confirmation, Sasuke uses the sound to crush Danzo in anger, which has a pretty killing blow in the manga. Blood comes out of him in the manga. However, Danzo appears unharmed and starts attacking Sasuke. Sasuke counters with a number of times, even evolving his Susanoo to a complete form. But each time Danzo is seemingly fatally wounded, he emerges a short distance away, unharmed. From observing Danzo during the fight, Sasuke notices that he's only had many Sharingan embedded into his arm, and they will close at regular intervals. He concludes that this is the key to Danzo's survival, and that's why all eyes are closed. When all eyes are closed, he won't be able to avoid injury anymore. Danzo confirms this as an Agi, and their battle continues until Danzo is left with only one Sharingan remaining, which is the point he and Sasuke clash, stabbing each other, and Danzo waits for the Agi to undo the damage, only realized that he thought was only a Sharingan was actually Sasuke's Genjutsu. This ability is irreversible, and despite desperate to escape, so Danzo takes Kain hostage, threatening to kill her if he comes near. Sasuke doesn't literally, you don't mess with Uchiha and his vengeance, and the redhead lover was a casualty. As Sasuke doesn't hesitate, he says, "Cut." He's like, "Stand there, cut." He says, "Don't worry, cut it." Then he uses his thing, just Chidori sword or Senbon to slash through Danzo, hitting Karin. Sasuke's like, "Okay, Karin, you totally got yourself captured, so you are no longer used to me anymore. You out." Yeah, literally, Sasuke is a savage. He's like, "Bro, you got yourself captured, so that means you are no longer any use to me." He even tried to get Sakura. Okay, I'll get to that. But, it was Chidori's sharp spear. Fatally wounding Danzo. Dying Danzo staggered close to Sasuke. Toby activates his reverse form symbol stealing in order to kill them both, but they escape. Satisfied with his revenge on Danzo, Sasuke states his intention to continue on to Konoha. Toby advises that he and the rest are already starting to experience blindness, that he rests as he's already starting to experience blindness from a reason to make Gekko Sharingan, and he suggests that Sasuke finish off Karin and then leave with Danzo's body. Sasuke approaches Karin and bids her farewell as he prepares a Chidori, but he's stopped by the revival, Sakura. She tells him that she is defected from Konoha and is prepared to help him with his goal, even if it means destroying the village. Suspicious of her motive, Sasuke tells her to kill Karin to prove her loyalty. As Karin is near Karin warns her that Sasuke is attacking her from behind. This attack is blocked by His attack is blocked by Kakashi, who is furious at Sasuke for trying to kill Sakura. Kakashi explains he's worried Sakura came to kill Sasuke and doesn't want her to go through that because of his own failings as their teacher. Kakashi tries to discourage Sasuke from the path of vengeance he's on, which Sasuke laughs at, having grown tired of people trying to change his mind, and shouts that he will only stop if his clan is brought back to him. Relating Sasuke's serious about his threats to kill everyone, Kakashi sends Sakura away to Hokage. As they start fighting, Kakashi once again refuses to let Kakashi about giving up his revenge, and says he wants to hear their screams and anguish for laughing at Itachi's sacrifice. He also states that Kakashi's Sharingan is yet another example of Konoha profiting on the Uchiha downfall. No, it's not. Obito gave that to him, bro. Only Kakashi would say, no, it's not Sasuke. I was given to my Sharingan by a dead friend. Yeah. They believe Obito's dead, but no. Obito's literally right there. Literally. The rage of this realization causes the sun to evolve again, but it dissipates immediately afterwards. His eyes are on the verge of blindness. Sakura then tries to kill him from behind, but she suddenly can't bring herself to do so. Sensing her, Sasuke grabs her by the throat and takes her kunai and goes to kill her. But that's when she's rescued by Naruto. Attacking and stopping the fighting when asked by Naruto why he would attack Sasuke announces his plan to destroy the village and kill all the residents to avenge Itachi, as well as admitting to murdering Danzo. His desire is the same to them. Sasuke and Naruto clash with the Chidori and Rasengan, respectively. Their mental states connect. Sasuke offers Naruto two choices: kill him or get killed. Naruto rejects both. The impact of their attacks sends them flying, and Sasuke is saved by Tobi. As Tobi tries to convince Sasuke to retreat, Naruto tells Sasuke that they're going to be equal. They become equal, and they will both die the next time they fight. Although angry at Naruto for refusing to give up on him, Sasuke accepts his vow and vows to kill Naruto first. He finally agrees to leave Tobi when they get back to the mountain's graveyard. He asks for Itachi's eye, needing to restore his sight, but if he's to become stronger than Naruto and kill him. After transplanting Itachi's eyes into himself, now we got fourth Shinobi World War countdown. Tobi advises the rest until he gets used to the eye. Sasuke claims that he's already enough powerful and more powerful than Itachi because he can feel Itachi. For Shinobi World War confrontation, Sasuke asks Zetsu if he can take off the bandages over his eye. Zetsu tells him to be patient, but by the next day, Sasuke is tired of waiting and removes the bandages, killing White Zetsu with Susanoo in order to test Sasuke's power. Fourth Shinobi World War climax. Sasuke leaves the mountain's graveyard and wanders to town. He finds two strange, but when the White Zetsu army come after him, Sasuke asks what's currently happening in the world, and Zetsu answering and try to capture him. To destroy most of them, and the Zetsu interrogates one another with a Genjutsu. Zetsu reveals Tobi has initiated the first Shinobi War in order to capture Kobe and Naruto. Sasuke decapitates the last Zetsu and then goes looking for Naruto himself, intending to make good on his promise to kill him. Emilia entering a nearby forest, Sasuke sees Itachi in the opposite direction. Sasuke gives chase, desperately wanting to talk to Itachi because he has business elsewhere. Itachi doesn't stop to talk. He does feel Sasuke some question. Itachi has been brought back with the Impure World Reincarnation Jutsu. He spared Sasuke all those years ago because Sasuke was only a child, innocent of the rest of the Uchiha conspiracies against Konoha, and they put Sasuke into a path of vengeance because he regretted killing their family and wanted Sasuke to hold him accountable for his actions. The criminal activities Sasuke has been involved in since his death are not his action, are not what Itachi wanted, as he wishes for Sasuke to be regarded as a hero for killing him. This only angers Sasuke, who wants Itachi has no right to decide his fate. As he approaches his destination, Itachi tells Sasuke to remain outside. Sasuke ignores him and follows him into a cave where the user of the apple is hiding. Sasuke immediately believes the user is Orochimaru, but on close inspection, recognizes him as Kabuto Yakashi. Confused on the situation, Sasuke demands answers, and Kabuto gives the goal behind the war by capturing Naruto and Killer Bee, and using all 9 tail beasts. Toby plans to resurrect the 10th tail and become its Jinchuriki, and cast the infinite Tsukuyomi on the world. Sasuke also learns that he's been promised as a conspiration for Kabuto by Toby in exchange for the cooperation, disproving of Toby and Kabuto's war against the nation. Sasuke is angry for being used and manipulated all along because Itachi's mission is to stop Kabuto. So to end the Imperial World reincarnation, Sasuke tries to end things quickly by simply killing him. Itachi blocks the attack, explaining that the Imperial will not be ended if Kabuto dies, and that the only option is to trap him in Genjutsu. Wherever Kabuto avoids making eye contact with either of them, instead sending out his snakes to attack them. They counter with their Sana, but Sasuke knows the snake as well as Kabuto himself. Displaying abilities similar to Suigetsu and Karin. Kabuto explains that he has altered his body using Orochimaru creatures of the both of them. He's done the same with Jugo, which enables him to enter Sage Mode. In Sage Mode, Kabuto wields his eyes as he's in pure Genjutsu. Shields his eyes as he's in pure Genjutsu. Needing to coordinate, Itachi reminds Sasuke of the mission they went on as children to hunt a boar, when they reenact with their son against Kabuto. Kabuto avoids them and commandeers Sasuke's sword, which he uses to attack Itachi. Itachi takes the sword back from him and uses it to cut the tip of Kabuto's horn. Kabuto tries to turn Sasuke against Itachi, pointing out that Itachi has been lying to him for most of his life. Itachi admits that to having made mistakes in his life and how he's handled Sasuke. But he promises to tell Sasuke something after they stop Kabuto, which purpose he's already started using as a Nami. He's a Nami. Kabuto resumes the attack, using a variety of jutsus available to him through Sage Mode and the research, namely others, the Sound 5. Wait, what's the name of Sound 4? Who is the 5th member? I thought they were called the Sound 4. That could be a typo, or they're actually the Sound 5. Even Orochimaru, because his body is immortal. Itachi focuses on protecting Sasuke from harm while waiting for the opportunity to complete the Izanami. When the opportunity presents itself, that Itachi allows Kabuto to take on Sasuke's sword again, which allows Itachi to take back and use to cut off the tip of its same horn. This creates a long loop of sensation that and uses it to cut off the tip. This creates a loop of sensation that's an independent vision, trapping Kabuto in the Genjutsu and ending the battle. Itachi then instructs Kabuto to end the Emperor. As Kabuto does the hand seal, Sasuke tells Itachi that he can't do as Itachi wished and forgives and forgive Konoha for taking away his clan and his brother. Itachi apologizes for everything, even remaking the remarkable clan's destruction might have been avoided if he had been honest with Sasuke from the start. As Itachi begins to disappear, Sasuke says he's going to destroy Konoha no matter what Itachi said. Itachi recognizes that he cannot change Sasuke's mind. Rather than poke Sasuke's head, as he's always did, he rests his head against Sasuke's and tells Sasuke that he will love him no matter what choice he makes. And his soul departs to the Pure Land? Okay. With Itachi's parting words, Sasuke starts to question the meaning of a shinobi, a village, a clan, and doesn't know what he should do now. When he is founded by Suigetsu and they inform him that Madara, unrelated to Toby, escaped the release of the Emperor War and leaving Itachi's last mission unfinished before saying how he should feel about this, Sasuke decides that he wants to find Orochimaru. To that end, Jugo locates Anko, who still has a cursed seal. Sasuke then uses the evil releasing method on her in order to revive Orochimaru from her cursed seal. Although insisting they still desired revenge, Sasuke explains to Orochimaru that he wants to understand the world better so that he can in turn understand Itachi and decide which side of the conflict he should pick. Curious about the change that he has come over, Sasuke Orochimaru leads him so he gets Ninjago to the Naka Shrine in Konoha. There, Orochimaru releases the souls of the first 4 Hokage from secretly planted with sacrifices from the stomach of a Shimigami, and then uses the Waitsetsu sports of Sasuke with sacrifices to reincarnate the Hokage. Sasuke briefly summarizes the current events of the Fourth Shinobi World War before he chooses which side to take in the conflict. He wants to know more about what Konoha is and also what it's intended to be, which may turn understand the thoughts on Konoha and the Uchiha and what they did while in office to reconcile the two at the time opposing forces. The first Hokage Sasuke decides that Konoha is worth protecting and the destruction would only nullify everything Itachi did in his life. Heads towards the battlefield and allows the Hokage to accompany him. As they leave, Karin tracks down and vents her anger Sasuke, but immediately forgives his earlier attempts on her life after he simply apologizes to her. The Hokage has reached the battlefield before he does, but he's no less willing to help the allied shinobi forces to beat Ten-Tail. With the exception of Naruto, all of Sasuke's former comrades are confused and suspicious of his sudden arrival and demand an explanation. Sasuke implies that he's decided to protect the village and he wants to be Hokage to change the current ninja system. When they retort that that's impossible and remind him of his past action, Sasuke says he doesn't care about that. Nevertheless, he wants to join forces with Naruto and Sakura along with the original Rookie 9. Now they reunite Team 7, charges in battle, cutting through the Ten-Tail's army of clones. Because of the clone numbers, Team 7 decides to perform their own summoning so that they can focus on Ten-Tail. Sasuke summons Aroda. Once Sasuke and Naruto combine into Scorch Release, Halo Hurricane Jet Black Arrow Style 0, and technically dominated the Ten-Tail's arm. Naruto wants to free the captured Toby, but Sasuke pressures the limb burn. Toby is revealed to actually be Obito Uchiha. Obito appears above the Ten-Tail shortly after this and starts performing jutsu. So Sasuke and the other try to stop him, but they fail, and Obito becomes the Ten-Tail's Jinchuriki. Birth of the Ten-Tail's Jinchuriki. Sasuke allows the Hokage to attack Obito, first taking advantage of the immortal bodies to test Obito's new ability. But when the first Hokage are quickly defeated, Sasuke prepares to join him in his Susanoo, but Obito's truth-seeking balls, that's weird, quickly rescues pierces through it, and Obito grabs both of them. The fourth Hokage rescue. The fourth Hokage and the second Hokage uses another attack, rescues them, and has a fighting Obito on his own, but he suffers a defeat like the other Hokage did. After regrouping, Sasuke and Naruto with the assistance from the fourth and second Hokage use an attack on Obito and smile when they succeed in landing a direct hit. Although the attacker succeeded in hitting Obito, they discover that his new body is impervious to come with the attack. From testing from different jutsu, Naruto discovers that Obito is vulnerable to Senjutsu. From testing with other different jutsu, he and the Force exploit this weakness, entering stage mode and attacking. Seeing this how strong Naruto has become, Sasuke grows jealous and angry. Again, Sasuke, bro, you're never gonna get jealous and angry. Obito recreates the God Tree in order to carry out the Tsukuyomi, as well as decimate the allied shinobi forces. As well as the allied shinobi, including Naruto, starts fearing that the battle is on. Sasuke uses sound to cut through one of his tree roots and breaks Naruto for nearly giving up, which inspires Naruto to continue fighting. Sasuke then has Jugo imbue his Susanoo with Senjutsu Chakra, allowing him to keep fighting. Sasuke has Jugo, allowing him to assist Naruto. Senjutsu Chakra, which allows him to assist Naruto in Nine-Tail Chakra mode and attacking Obito. Despite working together, Naruto and Sasuke attack separately, which Obito proves consistently able to avoid or block. Deciding to combine efforts, Sasuke coaches Susanoo around Naruto's tail beast mode, increasing the offensive and with their further assistance from the rest of Clan Hall 11, they succeed in cutting down Obito and immediately removing the tail beast from his body. Obito is unable to move after this defeat, and Sasuke appears to finish him out. Kakashi stops him and offers to deal with Obito himself. This time he arrives, then, however, Obito himself, sending Sasuke and Naruto to help deal with Madara, who's been fighting the first Hokage. By the time he first arrives there, however, Madara has been restored to life and has neutralized the first. Sasuke has quickly noticed Madara has been restored to living flesh and tries to burn him with this failed because Madara absorbed the flame. Sasuke resorts to the physical attacks with his sword. Madara dodges and asks Sasuke to join forces with him. Impressed by his ability, Sasuke refuses, and Madara advises to stay out of his way or else Sasuke will die. Madara goes on to recapture the tail beast, including those sealed within Killer Bee Naruto. As he prepares to attack and receives the 10 tail and becomes in turkey with Obito before him, Sasuke attacks again, but is caught in midair by Madara, having already warned Sasuke once. Madara stabs Sasuke with his sword. Sasuke tries to get up, but is determined not to let Madara win and turns what Itachi's memory to be soiled. Soiled it. Or that's sullied. I think it's sullied. But he passes out as his life fades from him. On the edge of death, Sasuke is met by Hagoromo, the famed sage of the six paths. Hagoromo warns Sasuke about the infinite Tsukuyomi that Madara is planning to use, because Sasuke is a reincarnation of Indra. Because Sasuke is a reincarnation of Indra Utsutsuki, which is crazy, I guess. his old son. Hagoromo can give him half of his power in combination with the half that he gives Naruto in the reincarnation of Hagoromo's other son, Asura. Will be able to stop the infinite Tsukuyomi. Sasuke agrees and receives the six paths yin power, and he regains consciousness and finds the damaged spine has been healed by Kabuto, who escaped the Izami and the damage and now feels indebted to Itachi. Sasuke's left eye, meanwhile, has become a Rinnegan. Oh, so that's how he gets his Rinnegan. Well, it's still cool. It's so cool to have Rinnegan Sasuke. Sasuke releases Tobirama from Madara's restraints and has him teleport Naruto's location. Arriving as Naruto is facing Madara, Sasuke uses his newly acquired Rinnegan to see Madara's invisible doppelganger. When Madara tries to steal Sasuke's left eye, Sasuke switches places with his sword, causing Madara to impale himself. While Madara recovers from his injuries, Sasuke and Naruto attack from the opposing side. In an effort to seal giving them by Hagoromo, Madara escapes at the last moment, going after Kakashi, taking his Sharingan. Sasuke catches up to Madara and bisects him, but he uses Kamui on his upper half to swap dimensions. Sasuke is later surprised to see Sakura appear after Obito used Kamui to save her from Madara. Regrouping Team 7, unsure when he'll return, Sasuke warns the others to be on their guard. While they wait, Kakashi remembers when his team first introduced himself years ago and wonders what Sasuke's intents are now that Itachi's gone. When he asks this, Sasuke doesn't really reply, and Kakashi doesn't push it because they have more things to worry about. Sensing Madara coming, Kakashi reminds them how Team 7's first lesson the importance of teamwork. Madara eventually returns with his other Rinnegan, and I think we'll gain that. We'll be getting Third Eye Madara soon. Can't wait to add that to my other Madara Funko Pop that I have. Sakura launches the first attack and follows close behind her when she is stabbed by Madara's road. Sasuke uses Shiori's sharp spear to cut off Madara's road and allow Naruto to get away. Sasuke sees 4 more Madaras and has Naruto fight them while Madara moves to position to use Infinite Tsukuyomi. Madara rains numerous chakra tenseis down on Team 7, but Sasuke cuts through with his complete body Susanoo, but he has then been able to reach Madara in time to stop the Tsukuyomi from being cast. Kage Otsutsuki strikes. Sasuke hurries back to Naruto and uses his... Okay, Sasuke hurries back and uses Susanoo to shield him. Sakura and Kakashi from the Infinite Tsukuyomi's effect. Naruto tries to go on the other, but Sasuke has to plan to be patient. Sakura asks what's happening, and Sasuke tells her, then Kakashi says they don't need to know because there's nothing they can do, and assumes the leadership of Team 7 because he believes he's going to stop the Tsukuyomi with his Rinnegan. When they emerge, they find Madara has bound him to the world's population with God Divinity of World of Trees, and traps them within a petrol dream. Madara confronts them and insists that he has ended all conflicts, but that's only Team 7 has remained opposition, and with and would renew a new cycle of death that has plagued the world for centuries. But Sasuke retorts that Madara is delusioned as he's talking. Madara is stabbed behind by Black Setsu, and some people think that's one of the worst moments in all of, and people still think that's one of the worst moments in all of Naruto. That Black Setsu stabbed Madara. And his body is converted into Kaguya Otsutsuki, which leaves Team 7 shocked. Sasuke and Naruto recognize Kaguya from his meeting with Hagoromo as the origin of chakra. Although she has now access to the chakra those trapped and of those trapped within the infinite Tsukiyomi, she wants Team 7's too, especially Naruto and Sasuke. She transports them to one of the Kaguya's dimensions, a sea of lava. Sasuke summons Garuda to save him, and Naruto, ignoring Kakashi, Sakura, and Obito. Sasuke reminds Naruto that they can only stop Kaguya, therefore what happens on them. Naruto doesn't matter. Naruto understands, but he can't actually help. He can't help. Can't help but save them anyway. Reminding Sasuke of when he saved him in the land of waves. Naruto engages Kaguya while Sasuke attacks from above with his Susanoo. Kaguya repels him, and he nearly falls in the lava. He drops his sword and loses it to that fate, but he's able to teleport safely to the Amenojikara while they're trying to come up with a way to place Hagoromo steal on and sneak on her and sneak up behind Naruto. Sasuke and paralyze him with a Black Zetsu and start absorbing her chakra. Black Zetsu revisits the role in manipulating the Uchiha clan as a purpose Kaguya, which of course angers Sasuke. Naruto breaks them free and distracts her with his sexy harem jutsu technique. Sexy reverse harem technique, and nearly allows them to initiate the seal, which shifts dimensions before they connect, encasing them in ice. Sasuke shatters it with blaze release Kagetsuchi, only for Kaguya to grab him and send him off to the dimension of sand dunes. Sasuke wanders in the dunes, finding the spot where Naruto's chakra signature is. There, he shortly after found by Obito and Sakura, who with considerable effort are able to briefly open a portal dimension. Sasuke uses the Emojikara to teleport Sakura's side by switching place with her flak jacket, and catches Sakura as she's about to collapse from exhaustion. Thanks to her and Obito, and then the reunited Naruto, frustrated that her attempts to separate them fail, Kaguya shifts to a dimension with powerful gravity, immobilizing them while she kills them with her all-killing ash bones. Kakashi shields Sasuke from her attack, while Obito shields Naruto, while using Kamui to wrap the bones that was meant to hit and kill Kakashi. Only Obito dies. Sasuke forces himself and nearly hits Kaguya with a chori, forcing her to shift dimensions somewhat within normal gravity, as Naruto stays with a dying Obito. Sasuke goes after Kaguya on his own, and Sakura uses Saturn to fight her by himself until Naruto's done grieving for Obito, and Naruto joins him. Naruto's super tail beast with Shuriken destabilizes the tail beast chakra within her, prompting her to create an expansive truth-seeking ball to destroy them. With the near end, Team 7 mobilizes its final assault. Kakashi uses the chakra received from Obito and pierces through her. Naruto, with initial help from Kakashi, uses the Shadow Clone uses Shadow Clone Jutsu with initial help from Kakashi. Sasuke teleports closer to where in order to initiate the seal and presses left eye to Founder Amaterasu. In an event, she tried to teleport the world to Ice World again. Sakura punches her and tries to escape with both Naruto and Sasuke and make contact with her. The tail beasts are removed from Kaguya's body as she, as well as Black Zetsu, are entombed in the sixth path Shibaku Tensei. Having waited for this, Haguruma summons them all back in the real world with the help of the dead Kage and congratulate them for their victory. Madara, who's also been returned, so Sasuke prepares to kill him, but Haguruma stops him, explaining that Madara is dying anyway. After Madara shares his dying word with the first Hokage, Haguruma returns the Kage's soul to the Pure Land, and Haguruma also informs Naruto and Sasuke that they can release the world from the infinite Tsukuyomi by simply joining hands. However, Sasuke has other things he'd like to do first, so he starts by placing the tail beasts under his control with Genjutsu and traps them with Shibaku Tensei and promises to release the Tsukuyomi only after he killed the current Kage. Because of course Sasuke helped them win the war, but he's still gonna be an evil guy. The Kage's constantly failed. Sasuke explains how the tail beasts have too often been the source of conflict, and that Kages have constantly failed to keep the peace, and the world should have been better off without any of them, and declares the start of his revolution, because Naruto is the only one that can challenge him at this point. Sasuke states his intention to kill him. Sakura decides to sue him by telling him that she still loves him and pleading for him to return to him if he ever loved her. After Sasuke decides to turn on to make Sakura fall asleep, condemned by Kakashi for this, Sasuke tells Kakashi there's no reason for Sakura to love each other, and there's no love is a remnant of felt path. Then Sasuke travels to the valley and in the same place where Naruto last fought and waits for Naruto to come to him. When Naruto arrives, he tells Sasuke that it's impossible for Sasuke to do anything wrong like he planned, and pointing to the misstep Itachi made on their second against Kaguya. Sasuke replies that only he wants to make a better world where no one can, like Itachi before, be solely responsible for the difficult decisions that made, so no one else needs to. What he believes is true Hokage does. Sasuke says that he intends to erase by severing all bonds and kill Naruto, enrage Naruto, and says that he will be Hokage, not Sasuke, because Sasuke is going against what Itachi wanted for, and they start fighting. After a brief exchange of blows during the scene of their first fight years ago, Naruto and Sasuke start training punches as their tail beast mode. Sasuke chastises Naruto for not attacking with his intent to kill, but Naruto says, like the last time, is willing to do anything not to wish either for them to go out without the other. Sasuke uses Susanoo to perform Chidori, and Naruto uses his tail beast mode to make a tail beast ball, which they clash with. The collision of the two attacks makes a large explosion, doing noticeable but not doing damage to their respective avatars. As they mentally Naruto says there's no guarantee that his plan could work out, and Sasuke replies that doesn't matter. He thinks his six-path power. Thanks to his six-path power, he has an option for immortality, which allows him the world's eternity, which therefore powers up the Avatar. Sasuke is channeling the captured tail beast to his Susanoo, and Naruto merges with his Avatar, and the Avatar of the Shadow Clone, and Toumi attacks once again. This time, the climbing explosion strips their Avatar and leaves them with a little chakra and used practically. They instead resort to taijutsu, kicking it and punching As they near exhaustion, Naruto murders a little chakra they can, which Sasuke immediately absorbs. However, the chakra was not modulated to fit Sasuke's chakra signature, and he wasn't immediately utilized. Expecting this, Naruto delivers a solid punch, finally Sasuke over irritating Sasuke over the endless repetition of their fight. Sasuke uses Chidori. Naruto takes the remaining last chakra. Naruto can give him encounters with the waking up to find them much of the value that has been destroyed, so that they each lost an arm, and they neither can move. Sasuke wakes up afterward and asks Naruto why he continues to try to stop him and never gives up on him. Naruto's usually that their friends doesn't fit Sasuke, so it's easy to go behind that. Naruto elaborates that he experiences pain whenever Sasuke goes through a tough time. Sasuke is shocked knowing full Naruto experience various misfortunes in his life. Although they yet have suffered, Sasuke thinks that their childhood of Sasuke gives Naruto as a friend because they shared the same pain, because they both went to sleep again because their exhaustion. Sasuke dreams of his brother and recaps all the obstacles Naruto went through to get stronger. Sasuke has an epiphany after Uchiha trying to push away the bonds of his friend, and Sasuke realizes his desire to return them and feels guilty about restricting them for his selfish goal. When they wake up the next day, Sasuke is surprised that they're still alive and laughs when Naruto is angry, and he still wants to beat him as he is too weak to fight him in this condition. Sasuke is finally missed defeat as he comes to accept that Naruto is just as vital to him as he is to Naruto, and he asks Naruto to give his Rinnegan to Kakashi in order to undo the infinite Tsukuyomi, but he wants to end his life. He wants to end his life in order to atone for the sin. But Naruto refuses and vows to be there for his friend no matter what. Guilt-ridden for his pain, he puts Sakura through. Sasuke tries to speak to her, but she tells him that not to because she wants to concentrate on healing them. Sasuke then apologizes to Sakura for everything he's done, which tearfully accepts. And Sasuke tells her, "Oh wait." Kashi looks at Joy of Team 7 and reunites for them for good. Sasuke and Naruto do a rat hand seal and undo the infinite Tsukuyomi to free everyone and the tail beast. They do so, and Sasuke talks about how he and Naruto have come a long way, to understand each other's feelings and pain. They finally understand why Naruto never gave up. In the anime, following the war, Sasuke is kept in custody of the Konoha torture integration force until he faces society. Blank period. Several months later, Sasuke is pardoned for his crimes based on his service in helping undo the infinite Tsukuyomi. And with good word of Naruto Kakashi's influence as a world hero, the new Hokage and the new Hokage's while offered to be given full arms made by her. Sasuke declines the offer, saying he'd rather take months instead decided to immediately leave Konoha to wander the world, curiously how different it would be to him appear to him now that his outlook has changed. Sakura appears to come with him, but he's declined, explaining that he is a journey. That he is a journey of atonement, and that she has no part in that. He then pokes her forehead, just like Itachi did to him, and promises her that he will see her when he returns, and thanks her. As he leaves, he's met by Naruto, who returns his forehead protector to him, and Sasuke accepts the headband and credits Naruto for teaching him the true meaning of shinobi. While on his travels, he would often help the 5 great nations whenever something had to repeat. Even though he had often did this without being seen, you have several hints that he was responsible. Now we got Naruto the Last. Naruto the movie. the movie that's actually the only Naruto movie that's physically canon. Now we got Naruto the Last. And this is the cool background because it represents Sasuke from the movie. 2 years after the war, Sasuke crossed paths with Heihachi Hyuga, who falls unconscious right in front of him. He returns to Heihachi Konoha, and while there discovers a small meteorite from the moon, abandoning the village. One particular large meteorite makes it to the village dimension, and before it can hit Kakashi, Sasuke saves him, being like, if Naruto's not here, the only one that can save the village is him. Which is a good line, but Sasuke, after vanishes, lingering only enough to note to Kakashi that Sasuke himself is the only one who can protect the village when Naruto's away. I just said that. And when in the end credits, according to Spawn, to Hinata's wedding, Sasuke continues his journey through the desert. Now we got some books before we get to Boruto. Here we got Sakura Hidan, Thoughts of Love Riding Upon a Breeze. Rumors start to spread fitting someone's description that someone that's fitting Sasuke's description is trying to destroy Konoha. Konoha has sent repeat messages to Sasuke to try to confirm what deny the rumors, but he doesn't answer. He doesn't respond to any. Naruto hypothesizes that he finds that the rumor is too ludicrous to give any attention. However, when one of the mentions that Sakura has been captured, he immediately returns to the village. Sakura is able to deal with most of her captures by herself. But Sasuke finishes off a few remaining. Then he leaves without even saying hello to his friend. At the end of the novel, it's hinted that Sasuke returned to the village to be with Sakura when he states, "I'm home, Sakura." Konoha Hiden, the perfect day for a wedding. On Naruto and Hinata's wedding, Sasuke sends a congratulating message by a hawk to their wedding reception, which Sakura collects. Akatsuki Hiden, the evil flowers in bloom. During his journey, Sasuke meets two boys to tell him a story about the Akatsuki. After he leaves them, he meets another boy who confuses him for Itachi, who the boy met many years earlier. He tells Sasuke that Itachi was a good person, which Sasuke agrees with before departing once more. Sasuke Shiden, Book Sunrise. As Sasuke starts investigating Kaguya during his journey of redemption, he's forced to examine his former role as an Avenger and how his past will influence his future. During his travels, he receives messages from Konoha regarding the twist of Konoha, Kumo, and Kid Shinobi, and Sasuke agrees to investigate. On his way to the Land of Lightning, Sasuke arrives at a bamboo village in the Land of Hot Water, which is kind of funny that there's a village called the Village of the Land of Hot Water, and learns from the village that a rogue ninja group named Dark Thunder, whose leader is Karyu, admires Sasuke yet and wants to kill him in order to surpass him. At the village, he meets two wandering shinobi, Chino and Nawaki. Sasuke finds the group and attacks the village and defeats them, saving all the villagers from him. Kurui means that he admired Sasuke since the latter attacked Kage Summon. Once Sasuke's dismayed, Kurui is tarnishing his name. Before he can turn Kurui over to Konoha, Kurui is killed by the father of one of his victims. And when the Genjutsu fails to spell after Kurui's death, Sasuke suspects the real culprit is on the loose. Sasuke meets Orochimaru and his former teammate Taka, two comrades, to investigate the matter further. Sasuke maintains contact with Sai when Konoha has attacked, despite the origin of the Dark Thunder group, that he must find the missing Kyuri and Komo shinobi on an island, and discovers that Chino and Nawaki are in fact responsible for the disappearances. After they flee, Sasuke discovers that shinobi in their village and advice from the Raikage goes to Yugakure, where he finds and battles Chino. She reveals that she's been secret event due to that she's from a clan that was eliminated due to her village, fearing its Ketsudegan, and she holds the Uchiha clan partially responsible. Because Sasuke understands her pain and hatred, he defeats them without seriously injuring them and convinces them to accept defeat. Sasuke drops them off at village prison, and before he can leave, he has a good word for them to be forgiven. After resuming the journey, Sasuke decides to leave a letter for Naruto that mentions Sakura, comparing his efforts to protect the village to have the child rejoin the Konoha military police force. Sasuke decides to return out with Sakura and makes decision where he's greeted by Sakura. Welcome home, Sasuke, and he replies, I'm home, Sakura. Okay, here's another novel. 2 years after saving Konoha from a meteorite, Sasuke traveled alongside his pregnant wife Sakura, who refused to leave his side. I guess they're married now out of the blue, but Kain helped deliver the child Sarada that went over to Naruto's hideout. And Sasuke and Sakura decided to raise their daughter together for some time, but he left Konoha early in childhood, leaving Sarada with a few memories of him. Years later at the time, Naruto became a Kage. Sasuke was investigating Kaguya within her sand dimension, and during his investigation, Sasuke suspected that she created a White Jutsu army in order to face some greater threat, and returns to Konoha where he tells his hypothesis to his wife and the 5 Kage summit being held. Not wishing to cause great panic, the Kage agreed to keep this to themselves for the time being, wanting to safeguard the future of his daughter and the generation. Sasuke continues to wandering as he tries to find a little more using his ring gun to respect other dimensions. In the anime, he also works with the analysis team in the academy entrance arc. Now we got to Boruto in the academy entrance arc. So in the anime, after remnants of Root failed to destroy the village, Naruto brought the research of Gojo Tenno to Sasuke. Realizing the true nature behind it, Sasuke was amazed at how close Dando came to replicating Kaguya's technique after noting it could have helped in his investigation. Naruto suggested Sasuke return to the village for a while. Sasuke, simply asked Naruto to apologize to Sakura for his continued absence before leaving. Sakura Uchiha arc. Searching through Kaguya's dimension, Sasuke returns to Earth through his portal upon arriving in the forest of Dojutsu and awakened nobody's immediately. After Sasuke attacked by a hood figure, fending them off, Sasuke discovered the young boy was insailing it to be a young boy with a Sharingan whose clothes barely Uchiha correct. As he questions the child retreats. Questions the boy is. As the child retreats, which prompts Sasuke sent a message by Hawk to Naruto, who informs him of the encounter and asks him to meeting at the Red Shower. While waiting for a while, he is found by Sakura, who left Konoha to find her father. Seeing her with a Sharingan and traveling, Sasuke suspects she is connected to the young boy and almost attacked her until she calls him out as dad, and he realizes that she is his own daughter. When Naruto arrives shortly, Sasuke is reprimanded for bringing a child like Sasuke reprimands him for bringing a child like Sakura and Chocho along. Sakura defends Naruto, insisting that she came against his wishes because she wanted to meet Sasuke and wanted to know where he's been all these years, and wanted to know if Sakura was her real mother and who the woman with the glasses from the photo of Tutaka is. He ignores her questions and says his actions have nothing to do with her, causing her to storm out, crying. Yep, thanks a lot, Sasuke. You pushed away your own daughter. When Sasuke senses that Naruto and Sakura have been attacked by Shin Uchiha, the father of the boy from before, Sasuke rushes out to lend assistance. He swats away Shin's projectiles, and when Shin takes out his sword, he blasts them away with a great fireball and takes the sword back. However, this brief contact allows Shin to control the sword remotely with Mangekyo Sharingan, which he uses when he was opening to stab Naruto. Shin turns his attention to Sakura, and Sasuke rushes to protect Sakura from Shin's follow-up attack, and has the blade land on him. Sakura then appears and anticipates Shin with a punch. Sakura apologizes to Sasuke for not making Sakura about his mission, but Sasuke insists that he's at fault because one of Shin's creatures teleported him and Sakura away. He's at fault before Shin creatures teleports him and Sakura away, and they will locate or whereabouts. Sasuke believes Orochimaru knows where Shin is. Learning Shin is targeting Sakura, he decides to take her with him to ensure safety. When they arrive, Sasuke promises retaliation against Orochimaru if he's in any way involved in this attack on his daughter or the kidnapping of his wife. Orochimaru, of course, denies it, but denies responsibility, confessing that Shin is no experiment that he had long before lost control of, saying that Shin's sons are actually genetic clones to help them deal with Shin. Orochimaru offers some suggestions to where they might find him, when Orochimaru suggests Sakura is already dead. Sasuke denies this possibility due to her not being a weak woman, saying that she'll likely have enough already finished enough by the time they find her. When his running gun recharges from his earlier dimensional travel, Sasuke manifests his Susanoo and teleports Naruto, Sakura, and Chocho to Shin's location. Where they are immediately met by a mob of Shin's clones, while Naruto stay outside to deal with them. Sasuke and Sakura make their way to locate Shin and Sakura. As Sasuke gets, Sakura is already in the middle of combat, but when they arrive, Sasuke uses sound to punch the large clone as he grabs Sakura, and he prepares to sculpt her out of her arms and burn some of Amaterasu. Before asking her if she can heal her now, Sakura and the others proceed to fight Shin, who is stabbed by the clone who turned on Sasuke and Naruto. When the spying creature tries to teleport Shin once again, Sasuke calls out Sakura to warn her about that. Then she kills the creature before activating her Sharingan and using her chakra-enhanced strength to defeat some of the clones, making Sakura smirk with pride. When the battle is over, Sasuke comments on how soft Naruto is for offering to no harm to the clones if they surrender, but does not drop them, agrees to drop them off at Karna Orphanage. When Sakura learns that Sakura is her biological mother, she asks her father if she's truly connected to Sakura. He says yes because Sakura is as her daughter as proof of their bond, moving Sakura to tears. Sasuke spends some time with Sakura and Konoha, even posing for their first family photo. After some time, Sasuke is about to leave again and hugs his daughter as she's sadly asking when he will come back. Sasuke tells Sakura not to make such a face and pokes her in the forehead, promising her to come home soon, which makes her very happy and prompts her to smile at Sakura. Sakura then gives him a bag of lunch in hope for a kiss in return, but he leaves them for the comment, only smirking in amusement as he walks away. The parent and child day arc. As Sasuke finishes business at Konoha, at a village near Konoha, he decides to return to visit his family. Then he learns from Boruto of a village near Holiday. Parent and Child Day. Told where Satoru was, Sasuke said spends the day with his daughter, where Satoru was overjoyed at the idea of the normally poised man struggle to connect with his daughter. He seemingly tried to get inspiration wherever he could, instead of only embarrassing Satoru. Finally, now, Satoru stormed off, and Sasuke was approached by Sakura, and even discussed with her his problem with connecting with Satoru. Sakura noticed that has spent so much of Satoru's life away and only hearing stories about Sasuke and his various exploits. Satoru probably became delusioned at who Sasuke was as a person, and attempts to being a doting father seemed lame. Ultimately, Sakura suggested that he should approach Satoru more like Sasuke's relationship with his father and brother back in the day, just enjoying the time they had together and talking about their goals. Later, when they were working on a shuriken skill, Sasuke approached her again, appointing her on her goal of becoming a Hokage. He insisted that she could make a better Hokage than he ever could, and would support her through her struggle, much to her delight. As the day ended, she and Sasuke returned home with a child Uchiha family, enjoying a hearty meal together. Versus Momoshiki arc. Sasuke continues his investigation as he found the remains of a stronger cult of White Setsu in the mountain graveyard, where he proceeded to destroy it with a mob. Upon arriving in Kaguya's ice dimension, Sasuke locates a scroll in Kaguya's place, where he's attacked by Kinshiki and Otsuki. While capable of fighting the former on the equal terms, he's realized he can't take them both on at once, but using his Rinnegan abilities, he has the ability to escape. Unable to read the scroll with his Rinnegan, Sasuke tries to get back to Konoha and have it deciphered. He stops at Naruto's house to deliver to him, but is attacked by Naruto's son Boruto, who mistook Sasuke for his father. Sasuke usually blocks the attack and asks for Naruto's whereabouts. Hinata, Naruto's wife. Okay, I don't know why I put Naruto's wife. We know Hinata's Naruto's wife by now. Hinata, Naruto's wife, tells him that Naruto is still at the Hokage office. On finding Naruto, Sasuke remarks that Boruto is quite similar to him. Naruto disagrees, thinking that he is a little more common. That he is more common than Sasuke, but is retracted and says Boruto isn't like him. Either. Naruto thinks that they are behind the generation, which Sasuke disagrees because the nature of shinobi never changes, and they would like to make a bet over this. As Sasuke leaves to go home to his family, Boruto launches a sneak attack. Sasuke once again avoids it, effortlessly and pushes Boruto over. Impressed, Boruto asks Sasuke to train him, having heard Sasuke is Naruto's only equal, and thus being best qualified to train him. Having heard that, help him become stronger than his father. Sasuke tells Boruto to ask him again after he's learned to use the Rasengan. Boruto does that and demonstrates it after he becomes able to form it. Seeing it, Sasuke remarks that Boruto's Rasengan is quite smart. Boruto wrongly means he's rejected, causing him to run off. Boruto then reveals to her father and tries to convince him that he was being too hard on Boruto, and as he usually doesn't apply that kind of dedication to anything, Sasuke tells his daughter that Boruto jumped to the wrong conclusion, that he was only agreeing to make him his student. In truth, Sasuke was actually satisfied. Further impressed by the light nature, Boruto promises Rasengan. The next day, Boruto demonstrates a normal size Rasengan, which Sasuke recognizes as the result of using the Kote. Boruto tries to cover this up by posting about his ex being the reason Dharma brought it to the scan, but Sasuke references the fact that Boruto was willing to cheat to attain his goal of saying Boruto was quite different than Naruto, and he hoped it wasn't the case. Nonetheless, he tries to retrain Boruto since he already met the requirements, and he spoke to Boruto during the Tensei Konohamaru, who agreed to let Sasuke take over his actual training. After day training, Sasuke let the two sat by a fire and talked. Boruto started asking Sasuke about his father's weakness. Sasuke explained that Naruto had his main weakness, but nevertheless managed to put them together and become Hokage. Believing Boruto's approach to be incorrect, Sasuke explains that Naruto is better understood by the hardships he came over in his life than the many flaws he still had. This doesn't satisfy Boruto as he throws himself into training for the upcoming Chunin exam. Shurikenjutsu fighting prominently in Sasuke's lesson, while training struggling, bending Boruto complaining that the Shurikenjutsu is Sarah, especially because she is Sasuke's daughter. Sasuke retorts that the assertion by applying the same reasoning as to Boruto regarding the Shao Clone Jutsu, of which Boruto can only create 2 as opposed to his father, who can create thousands. Sasuke keeps tabs on how deciphering the scroll is going, but until that day, Chunin exam's final is finally finished. Reading what it says, Sasuke finally finds his suspicions about the Kage was preparing for confirmed and rushed to form Naruto. When he arrived at the stadium where the finals were being held, Kinshiki and Momoshiki are already attacking. Sasuke rescues Sarada from falling debris and is captured by Kinshiki while he's ready to get her to safety. Shikamaru, which I don't think they've referenced on it, the Van brought up to now, briefly returning Kinshiki and Momoshiki, allowing Should I do a history of Shikamaru? Should I do the life of Shikamaru Nara? Obviously, next is Naruto. Next is the life of Naruto Uzumaki. But should I do a life of Shikamaru? I love the boy. I love my bro. But yeah, Shikamaru briefly exchanges Kinshiki and Momoshiki, allowing Sasuke to tell Naruto what the scroll said. Then Kinshiki and Momoshiki harvest plant chakra in order to prolong the life that Kaguya was building in the White Zetsu army to prepare for their inevitable invasion. As Sasuke starts attacking, Naruto forms a tail beast mode and around Boruto and Sarada to protect them. Sasuke later assists Sano over this to provide additional protection and shields to Momoshiki. Sasuke is focused on protecting the children while he fights Momoshiki alone. Sasuke does so with Boruto and Sarada, and as a result, preventing him from stopping Naruto's capture. With his father gone, Boruto feels guilty how he treated Naruto and not being cool, and for being so uncool. Overhearing this, Sasuke informed Boruto's words and knowing that if it wasn't for his mother and sister, he would be in the same position Naruto was in the past. After Boruto and Sasuke have his father working with Starship, Sasuke suggests Boruto as Naruto in person whilst telling him telling him Naruto's stronger than him up until now, and at the end invites Boruto to join him in rescuing Naruto. When Boruto asks why he be invited and why Sasuke agreed to train him, in the first place, Sasuke explains Boruto is exceptionally gifted shinobi and has the potential to surpass Naruto because he hates to lose. The 5 Kage then reveal themselves and offer their assistance to rescue Naruto, revealing that they're on friendly terms with Sasuke before they leave. However, they have Sasuke went to protect Boruto, who has his confiscated by Naruto for cheating in the exam. Sasuke uses his Rinnegan to open a portal for Momoshiki's plan. Before they leave, they affirm confidently that they're going to save his father, reminding Hinata of Naruto when he was young. Sasuke approves of this demeanor and notes that Boruto is finally starting to carry himself like a true shinobi. When they arrive at Momoshiki's plan, which has been long since had its chakra harvested, the group frees Naruto from Momoshiki and Kinshiki, who had been bound to a tree representing the God Tree, and ultimately engage them in battle. Sasuke assists the 6th Mizukage and the 4th Tsuchikage with restraining Kinshiki, and then joins the 5th Kazekage, which is at least Gaara. Like, bro, why would Gaara give up his position? And the 5th Raikage against Momoshiki, which the Raikage is now Darui. He warns them not to use the ninjutsu since Momoshiki can absorb them, and Kakashi and Kinshiki breaks free and drives them back. That allows the Momoshiki to absorb them and become stronger. Naruto and Sasuke fight with ninjutsu, and of course, with Sasuke is badly injured. Naruto catches and heals his wounds with the Nine-Tailed chakra, allowing him to convince the Nine-Tailed beast and Susanoo strike him down. With Kinshiki down, the invaded first finish him off, but not willing to revive him. Momoshiki gives him a chance to paralyze Naruto, and the Kage with the Shao Jutsu, while Sasuke elsewhere protects Boruto. Sasuke suggests that Boruto attack Momoshiki with Rasengan, depending on its lightning nature, and to catch him off guard. This works with the Kages, but are free. And the Kages are free. But an earlier injury prevents Naruto from fighting. He adds his chakra to Boruto, which Sasuke then helps find an opening. And Sasuke then helps him find an opening to destroy Momoshiki. But after the battle, Sasuke tells Naruto that he won their bet and that they return to Konoha. Sasuke posts a picture with Naruto, Boruto, and the other Kage. However, in the anime, before they depart from the other mention, Sasuke managed to capture a clip of Boruto's conversation with Momoshiki, fading spirit, thanks to his Rinnegan, as well as notice the techniques that he's used to stop before time so the conversation passed unseen for everyone else. After everyone returned normal, apart from the concern about the Tsuki foe who escaped, Boruto meets with Sasuke. Sasuke meets with Boruto again, and he reveals that he knows everything about his mark from Momoshiki, and insisting Boruto let him know what happened from it. He also let Boruto keep his old sword protector as a sign of being Sasuke's official pupil, and Sasuke decides to take advantage of his reach with being able to spend some time with his family. Later, Sasuke and Sakura both battling watch Sakura and her teammates leave for a mission. Soon afterwards, Sasuke returns to the mission of the Mizuki disappearing arc. In the anime, Sasuke returns to Konoha to inform Naruto of his latest discovery. He also urged Naruto not to promote Sakura treating it due to her disobeying direct orders and traveling to Iwagakure without permission. As despite her and Boruto's actions being genuine and good-natured, she nevertheless went against her superiors. One tail arc. In the anime, having notified Tsunagakure that the Osatsukis were searching for Shukaku, Sasuke, Gaara, and Kankuro and Suna and a Suna gang team assembled at the Tail Beast location. Sasuke sent a messenger hawk to inform Konoha of the location that he might be in the Urashiki Otsutsuki Trail. Sasuke and Gaara fought Urashiki and his puppets, and the two battled side by side evenly. Boruto suddenly appeared, prompting Sasuke to protect the student, leading him to become distracted Hiroshiki taking some time of his day. As they kept towards his opponent, Hiroshiki teleported him to the other dimension, and he ultimately arrived in Kaguya's ice dimension. While unharmed, his battle exhausted him too much, and Sasuke was forced to spend time to his recovery to recover his chakra to return to Gakure, as his Rinnegan was too weak to maintain a portal. Upon recovering some chakra, he decided to Urashiki's repeated dimension, hopping and teleporting time to stop the foe from striking down Boruto and Shiniki. Sasuke's return prompted Urashiki to retreat, and Boruto and Sasuke attempted and brought the gang to Konoha for treatment and reported the events to Naruto. Then it was decided that Shikaku would remain in Naruto's protection until the better precautions were made. Time slip arc. In the anime, Sasuke, because there's a lot of in the anime moments, in the anime, so Sasuke began enjoying some downtime in the village. He was approached by Boruto. The preview asked Boruto about the nature of Jiraiya's worth as a ninja and his relationship with Naruto. Sasuke admitted that Jiraiya was a remarkable man whose influence guided strongly shaped Naruto as a remarkable man he is today. Even knowing that ultimately share a father-son relationship. When Boruto asked Sasuke if he could take Gemin Ichigo to learn more about the man, Sasuke, knowing that Boruto is too young for such an adult book. Later Sasuke learned from Naruto and Shikamaru that Hiroshiki was on the move again, being more indiscriminate in his stealing of chakra. Later, when Boruto was annoyed that he was the only gang to be put off the mission to hunt Hiroshiki due to Sasuke's previous vengeance, Sasuke, however, offered to unalterably blame Boruto a two-man team with him while staying within the village. When Naruto agreed later that night, Hiroshiki discovered most of the Konoha nin in the village and went after him. Sasuke, however, doubted things were working smoothly, especially after learning that the Genjutsu specialized Mirai Sarutobi went missing, who is the daughter of Asuma and Kurenai's daughter, Sarutobi. Asuma died. R.I.P. Asuma, but still. But it's kind of funny that she became a Genjutsu specialist. Boruto doubted Urashiki would go after his father, as he was still well guarded, then realized Urashiki's true motive was in fact found by Konagakure. His hunch proven right when he and Sasuke engaged combat Urashiki. This artifact turned out to be a turtle belonging to the Osuki named Karasuki, and the artifact and then required enough chakra activated. Well, they entered a void where they about knocking a ledge off when Urashiki finished his mission board back in Kagakuri, but they realized they had been sent to the past. Realizing Urashiki's plan was to acquire Kurama's chakra from Naruto as a child, Sasuke asked Kurasuki about the enemy. Satoru explained that due to Sasuke's interference, Urashiki would not arrive in the time period for a few more days. They warned Boruto and Sasuke to avoid interaction with the past as a possible retain his heart and stress their situation to Boruto as he discovered that how different the village was. Soon after, Boruto bumped into Naruto and Jiraiya, who were peeping on women in the hot springs because Jiraiya is the best. Jiraiya handed Boruto his binoculars and tried to frame him for peeping, but the issue was clear as Tsunade arrived and scolded the Bark for their actions. Tsunade asked Boruto and Sasuke, and Sasuke claimed they were just traveling performers. Who utilized in ninjutsu during the performances. Still somewhat suspicious, Tsunade ordered Naruto and Jiraiya to guard Boruto and Sasuke, proclaiming them as necessary defected genin, as well as Konan still recovering from the assault during the Chunin exam. Yeah, I mean that this takes place before Sasuke recovered. This past arc takes place before Sasuke recovery mission. And they would remain on guard at all times and couldn't afford to let strangers walk into their village. Soon after Sunny leaves, Naruto let Jiraiya take care of Boruto and Sasuke. Much to Naruto's annoyance, they walk around the village. They come across Sakura. While Naruto approaches her, Sasuke leaves the area, warning Boruto that since he and Sakura were so close, she could recognize him and directly alter the future, and inform Boruto to remain by Naruto's side at all times before leaving. Days later, Sasuke bumped into Sakura again, dropping his notes years later. From the start in the process, eventually Boruto confronted Sasuke about his past, having deduced that his past self's absence. Still ashamed of his past mistake, Sasuke admitted that at that time he saw no other way to accomplish his goal of revenge. When Boruto suggested finding his younger self to reason with him, Sasuke bluntly said they can't make such a risk. Following the day, Urshiki finally appeared, prompting Sasuke and Boruto to guard the future. Urshiki acted quickly and struck Naruto with his hook, striking him. Shocked to see that it failed to gain chakra, deciding that the best course of action was to capture Naruto, Urshiki subdued Naruto and trapped Boruto and Sasuke, along with Jiraiya, who happened to be inside the stone prison. Sasuke explained to Jiraiya that he and Boruto were actually ninjas from the distant village, with a mission to stop Urshiki from stealing Nine-Tails chakra, and that Urshiki has ties to the Akatsuki. Well, seeing that they were hiding some truth, Jiraiya decided to work to breaking them free from the summon. Sasuke looked into Naruto's location and detected Tobi's chakra and began to freak out. Unlike the way they tried again was stopping Urshiki from stealing Nine-Tails. Jiraiya placed powerful seals on Boruto and Sasuke to protect them from upon finding Naruto. Urshiki's actions forced the boy into his version 1 state, while Sasuke engaged Urshiki, Jiraiya, and Boruto where he wanted to subdue the ramping Naruto. Boruto had reason with his father, believing that talking would restore sanity, but quickly became horrified as his efforts failed and nearly killed him. So Jiraiya subdued Naruto, and his efforts failed as Naruto ended up killing him. Subduing Naruto after Urshiki's retreat. Jiraiya tended to Boruto's wounds and talked about Naruto's only childhood and suffered by the villagers, and suggested that Boruto train with him. Alongside Naruto, knowing that the foe would return and believed that the two children were compatible in nature, they would do good to learn. The following day, Sasuke watched from afar as Jiraiya began to instructing Naruto and Boruto on how to synchronize chakra. Synchronize chakra to complete a new. As the day continued and the two children struggled to complete tasks, Boruto was still reeling from being attacked by Naruto's berserker attack, was influenced by Kurama's chakra, and decided to distance himself increasingly near Naruto. Jiraiya then approached Sasuke, asking him to deliver Naruto's food while he dealt with something. Sasuke, upon confronting his best friend's past self, Sasuke was amazed to learn how, even back then, how committed Naruto was to save Sasuke from his dark path. Ashamed to see how much pain he put Naruto through, Sasuke told Naruto how a friend struggled for years to help him after he lost his way, but he never gave up until eventually finally succeeded. After renewing Naruto's conviction, Sasuke left. He was then confronted by Jiraiya again, shocking Sasuke from deducing who he really was, taking Sasuke's chakra action. Jiraiya quickly relieved pressure by Jiraiya laughing off this accusation. Jiraiya could tell that Sasuke and Boruto's desire to protect Naruto was genuine, and they had their reason for keeping the secret. He made a deal with Sasuke that not to delve deeper into their true identity and provided that Sasuke revealed all he knows about Yoshiki, and then Sasuke explained how he knew about the alien's ability. After hearing all this, Jiraiya deemed the best course of action would be to seal Yoshiki away. Formally a proper plan, Sasuke decided to detect Urashiki's return. Being off, Jiraiya helped Boruto and Naruto with Sasuke still drained from Urashiki's theft of his chakra. Sasuke decided to keep up with his foe, even though the signing's aid. Even with the signing's aid, as Urashiki repeatedly evaded his attack, he smartly told him that he could see the future, and finding Urashiki technique too dangerous, Sasuke tracked Urashiki and himself to a river to give him his allies a chance to escape. Urashiki emerged from the river unharmed and furious at Sasuke's constant interference. And conscious, Sasuke was fished out of the river by Sakura, who hid him and began treating him with her medical ninjutsu. Wait, does that mean this is after Sasuke's recovery mission? Sasuke awoke and accidentally thanked Sakura by giving her name. While still not fully recovered, Sasuke decided to go up his friend. Sakura began asking, but her effort at healing him exhausted her, and she fainted. Sasuke generally let her down before hanging up, and he arrived to see his allies facing a transformed Urashiki. Their combined effort barely were barely enough to compete with the foe. Ultimately, seeing his friend get hurt, Naruto unleashed his version 1 cloak and again went on a rampage. Boruto, however, managed to reach Naruto, and together they were able to perfect their new collaboration technique with Jiraiya and Sasuke. The two were able to plow through Urashiki's final attack. Days later, after everyone recovered from the battle, Sasuke and Boruto decided to leave their mission was complete, and they were approached by Sakura, who demanded Sasuke reveal how he knew her and the contents of his letter battle. Sasuke struggled to answer, but Jiraiya gave a confusing alibi that Sasuke and Boruto were fans of his, and they studied up on his entire life and was trained on him with Boruto and Sasuke. The following day, after Sasuke used his Sharingan to erase the memories of everyone that in passing made contact with the timeline, the Master and Steward used Kurisuke to return to the time, also knowing it was dangerous for him anyone to wield the turtle's power. Sasuke and Boruto convinced him to go on a journey of self-discovery on its own path. Once arriving in the present, Sasuke informed Naruto about the Urashiki's demise. While Naruto was glad that peace had been reached, Sasuke insisted that there were still hidden sites of Kaguya that he would like to investigate, but noted that he would have to make sure to visit his family more regularly. Sasuke Shiden, the Stark Konohamaru, rides a thunder train bound for Kamigakure. He's returning to make a delivery to Kazekage, a mission that was. He serves a train car and other passengers and sees Sasuke napping in the other seat. Konohamaru is surprised to see Sasuke, assuming that he's making one of his routine reports to Konoha. Although Sasuke is a famous ninja and technically a criminal on probation, which is kind of true. He is technically a criminal on probation. His presence on a train is unnoticed by the other passengers. All the other ordinary people corner decides to leave him be. Just as Konohamaru decides to take a nap on his own, an explosion occurs in the near car. Even though this technically isn't canon, it's another book, because for some reason the people Naruto so popular, it creates so many novels. But anyway, as a fan of this series, And it's a part of Sasuke. Sasuke's in the book. He's not the main star. Kamehameha is the main star, but Sasuke appears in this novel. Kamehameha checks for the passengers, frightened and try to flee towards the engine away from the explosion. Kamehameha announces himself as a ninja to calm everyone down. And once he's gotten everyone into their seats, Kamehameha has to check on Sasuke, who has gotten everyone who he sees is already gone. He gets to Sasuke, poor eyed, says he's putting up the platter from the explosion. Indeed, by the rest of the real train car, the fire is extinguished, while the car's electric interior covered in ice. Kamehameha insists ice release, but Sasuke insists it's a simple combination of water and wind. Kamehameha struggles to accept that this is simple. Before Sasuke and Kamehameha begin their investigation, they are interrupted by the arrival of a teenage girl who is shocked by all the ice, and shocked again when she's told about the explosion. She's been listening to music on her headphones, so she hasn't heard anything. Kamehameha questions her, and she explains that she's reserved and her entire car is for herself, but she definitely left to go visit the dining car. But before Kamehameha can ask how someone so young could afford a reserved luxury car, Sasuke draws the question. Sasuke draws his attention to some debris. Well, I'm really getting tired of this video. It's not because I'm bored. Just because for some reason I'm having a lot of tired moments. This suggests that the culprit is not a ninja. Therefore, that's likely still on the board. Just as they're about to go searching, an explosion occurs. This time in front of the train. Kamehameha notices the train gathering speed. He guesses that the explosion damages the throttle, which could eventually cause the train to crash. In a few seconds, it takes him to realize Sasuke is already headed for the engine. Kamehameha says to me Sasuke is leaving, having charge of finding who is responsible. He tells the girl to stay put and begins moving forward on car to car. The car is empty. It's a captain looked like a fled because of how close the explosions were. The next car is empty as well, except for the little girl with a baby who appears. The next car is empty as one who appears to be too scared to leave. Kamehameha confronts her, but realizes just in time that she's actually a transformed ninja. The woman turns out to be a masked man dressed all in purple, who's joined by an old man whose bib indicates that he's transformed as the baby. The two correctly identify Kamehameha as a Jonin and express eagerness in killing him. Kamehameha is doubtful that 10 more purple ninjas from the next car join them as the 12 swoop down Kamehameha. He insists saved by Sasuke. He comes up with some way to fend them off, but instead saved by Sasuke. With fire style, fireball jutsu, and briefly disperse the purple ninja. On the way, the other ninja car gathered around the old man. Kamehameha and Sasuke guess that he's the leader, so when the old man sees the curtain car window, Sasuke makes an effort to go after him. Kamehameha takes this to mean that it's his job to capture him. Sasuke begins working through the purple ninja and quickly knocking him out at one after the other. With him